I mean,
You don't have any martial arts movie that you like?
no, that I can't think of.
You don't like sidekicks?
Yeah, there's Karate Kid. There's
No, I just said I like Karate Kid.
Which one?
Oh, the first one.
Okay.
The
Not
second one
not
is
the one with
One with the girl? The
no
one
with Charlie
Will
Sheen.
Smith?
Not, yeah, Will
Smith's
Smith.
kid?
What's his name?
Actually, I don't think I didn't see the.
Jaden Smith.
No, I didn't see the new one.
You didn't see it?
No,
Jesus Christ! Why do we do this show?
I don't know, because you come over, you're like, we're going downstairs, and I'm like, all right, we're going downstairs, and we turn on the camera, and this is what we get. This is what they get. So if you like what you get, please like, share, and subscribe.
I'm gonna hit you so hard you won't see nothing. Ever, 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 ever.
Audio Skulls all day.
The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab.
You can't have an opinion on something that you haven't even tried.
Exactly. Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen. Hold on, let me fix my mic. Welcome to episode 111. Yes, 111 of the Mad Scientist Lab podcast. As always, it is I, RJ, the pizza guy, along with Jared, the visual mad scientist. And joining us today is our good friend Peter, who has returned to sit down and talk, I don't know, some super intelligent shit with us. Probably, I would assume. And he's brought me yet another book. You can't tell what it is, though. The Young Wizards. Oh, yeah. This is fucking sick, dude. Jared, would you want to be a wizard?
I am a wizard.
You are a wizard.
Yes.
And what is
You
your
don't
special?
see how all this shit fucking happened?
Oh, my God, dude. Just
Goddamn wizard.
Just by magic.
This is you're just the wizard of producing.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's call it that.
The wizard of producing?
And Oz.
No. Oz?
No, not Oz.
Okay. I don't know.
Trying to figure this white back.
Do you like the Wizard of Oz, Peter? Do you think it's like a good, feel-good story kind of thing?
It's a pretty decent story. I liked
Okay.
it. It was all right.
I don't know, man. I remember watching that shit as a kid, dude. And, like, it was so cheesy. But, like, it's, like, iconic. You know what I mean? Like, it's the Wizard of Oz. And then the Wicked Witch of the, what is it, the West?
Yeah. It is kind of weird, though, because you say like that, but I remember that I'd read it and reading the books, like, it's even creepier.
What, the book?
Yeah. Reading the books for the thing. Reading books for anything.
Yeah,
versus
no.
watching movies for stuff.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, dude.
Like, it's almost a weird to think how much was left out of the Lord of the Rings.
Do you know what's crazy?
From the books. When you go to the movies.
I've only been have I read all those? I've read The Hobbit. I think I've read the first two, and I don't think I've read the last book.
What was that last one? The Return of the
King, yeah. Fuck. I think I have them down here. I think they might be in I have a bunch of junk that I moved around and stuff when I was cleaning the basement, and I have some books. They actually might be in the closet with my my Harry Potter books. Because Harry Potter's badass, all right? Just saying that, since we're on the subject. I'm not a loser. I'm not.
I didn't say anything.
Well, you don't have to. You don't have to speak. Actions are louder than words, sir. Okay.
I thought that was, I don't know.
No.
Pictures.
No, that's
or
not.
1,000.
No, pictures
words.
are. No, that's not. No. I mean, wait.
The only problem being that sometimes you need, a couple of tens of thousands of words to say what you need, and you only have 1,000 words from a picture, and you do not get the story.
Yeah.
What?
Especially if you do Photoshop and you crop a lot of stuff out.
Well, I like Harry Potter, and I'm not ashamed to say it.
I'm sorry, did you do that? But okay. Yeah.
Okay, so tomorrow's Halloween. Are you guys excited?
Nope.
Why not?
Because we talked about this like 2-3 weeks ago.
I know, but it's
fucking
Halloween. It's like we're one day closer.
So what? It's fucking Halloween.
All right, man. It's just cool. It's Halloween. I like it.
What's so exciting about it?
I don't know, man. It's Halloween.
Don't yell. What's so exciting about it?
So you got people dressing up. You got the kids out trick-or-treating. You got the fall breeze. You got football.
So let's get this straight.
Well, it's because tomorrow's Sunday, but
so you like to watch little kids get dressed up?
No, that's not what I said. There's also adults in costumes. There's
But
Halloween
that's not
parties.
what you led with.
Nope.
Dude, I need a
Not what you
gavel
led
with this Bible that you brought me, Peter, so I can slam that fucking shit
You
down.
didn't lead with that.
I'm leaving my hand on this book the entire time. Here, put the camera on me. There we go. Hold on. Yeah. There. I got my hand.
It's not a
up.
Bible.
Yeah, well, it's my Bible
A
right
little
now.
sacrilegious there.
I am not.
We won't-
I do not. That's weird. We're never speaking of this again. It's Halloween. It's just cool. It's a fun holiday. That's all.
I do need to go by Wegmans to get my candy corn. I know you fuckers don't like candy corn.
I like candy corn.
Look, see,
Do you? Okay, so
Candy
it's a.
corn people.
it's like 50-50. I figured out.
Yeah, no, candy corn is dope, dude. But however, I do understand why people hate it because it's
why?
It's candy corn. I don't know. I
Why don't
enjoy
Why
it.
don't we ask someone who doesn't like candy corn?
Yeah, why don't you like candy corn, Peter?
The way that it's how it's just like all loose everywhere. People kind of get their hands all over it.
Yeah, well,
And it's like,
if you get
buy
your
it
own
if you
individual
get your own-
package.
That never happens.
Well, I mean,
Never.
I'm not.
That's
First of
never
all,
happened
I'm
for
not
me.
going to put out a bowl of candy corn for everybody to put their fucking grubby ass hands in. Actually, I had this conversation with somebody recently about. We were talking about. Actually, it was Halloween, and we were talking about bobbing for apples and how fucking disgusting that was. Like, imagine. I did it at like church functions. We would have like Halloween things.
Was it their holy water in there?
No, it wasn't fucking holy
No,
water.
I just had to say that. Go ahead.
That's Catholic shit. We don't do holy water.
Yes, holy water is Catholic stuff.
Yeah.
And yes, tomorrow is All Souls Day,
Oh, is that like the Day of the Dead type thing?
Catholic thing.
Oh, yeah. I have no idea.
Then All Saints Day.
But we would do bobbing for apples. So there'd be like this big metal thing, like like the old troughs that they would milk cows in.
Yeah, no, I know exactly.
It was
I know.
that kinda,
The metal troughs.
So you'd be, but not the big square one, like the little small circle one. So they would freaking have the apples in there, and you go in there, and you just bobbing away, fucking trying to grab apples. So one person either gets one or doesn't get one.
Yeah.
If they don't get one, then the next person goes and they put their face in there. Fucking,
Damn. It's kind of crazy, man, because I did that with.
can't do that shit with COVID now.
Nah, man, you can't do anything with COVID now. Fucking, nah, I
Well, you
remember.
can. It's just you know
It's weirder.
how much do you trust your government?
Not very far. That's why I live by my own rules.
And just off the grid.
No, not really off. I'm definitely not off the grid.
Well,
We're
yeah, I
doing
mean
this-
with this,
yeah.
obviously, but
Actually, there's something coming up for work that I just found out that I have to. RJ, I think he might need some help.
I'm a lazy person. I like to sit back and
Oh
I
yeah,
like to sit back all the
just
time.
just pull it.
just pull
The
There
the
Oh,
bottom.
there you go.
You got it?
Oh, see, Not staying.
You're gonna have to tighten the top part, and maybe the bottom part too. That one's the worst one of all of these.
Oh, there we go.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I figured that was it. That's just
Yeah, that one is worse than these. Anyway, we need to get all new ones anyway, but I'm not trying to pay $400 for 4 new ones right now.
no. My wife gets on me about that. It's like you slouch all the time. Can't sit up straight for 10 minutes.
Dude, sitting up straight is kind of
It's kind of what?
it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard.
Let me find the appropriate one for you.
I knew there was going to be that one. I just know how you operate, Jared. I just knew. He was like, oh, a sad face RJ over here. Let's just hit the button. I knew exactly what sound you were using before you even pushed that button.
Why? Because you said it's hard to sit up straight?
It's not hard. It's just like after a while it gets, I don't know.
It gets what?
I get uncomfortable.
You get uncomfortable only because you're not used to it.
Okay. So So it's not
if
hard.
you
It's
do
uncomfortable.
and you just.
Well, I don't want to be like,
Why not? That's how you're
Because
supposed to be. That's how you're
that's
supposed
not,
to.
dude, people don't sit like
Yes,
that.
they do.
No,
I'm sitting like that right now.
No, like this.
Not like that, but my back
No,
is
not,
straight.
Not on the You don't sit with your back off the chair back.
Yeah, but the chair is straight and it's like
I don't
the
know.
back is curved.
Yeah, but I've never
Like,
just someone eating like, like I don't know. It's,
Join the Marine Corps.
no, I'm too
Look,
old.
You'll be sitting. You will have your back off then.
Yes.
You'll be sitting fucking four hands at 45 or straight. I forgot what they say. Fingers and toes straight.
I just want someone to like.
to love you.
Well, that'd be nice.
I just want someone to
It would be
love
it is a nice feeling to be loved. However, like I just want someone to like yank my head.
Microphone.
Like while someone yanks on my feet and just like decompresses my spine, and then I'll feel better.
Why don't you get one of those inverted
Chairs.
Yeah. That's what that does. It decompresses your back.
Is that something I would have to hang from the ceiling?
No, it's a chair.
Yeah.
It's like a plank.
Yeah.
You put your
Feet in it.
feet in it, and then you
Just lay back.
and then you
you're
just
like
lay back
upside
and you laid basically at a 80 some degree angle.
Yeah, it's
Upside down
pretty
almost.
fucking steep.
down. Okay.
You can do the same thing. Just put like if you have a sturdy enough bed, like lay like halfway off and just lay back for a while.
Yeah. Cause like right here, like in between my shoulder blades and like my
Foam
lower neck,
roller, all that.
that's where.
You
Yeah,
ever-
I thought about getting one of those.
Well, when you guys were younger, you didn't have people like do the back snap thing where you like you put your arms together like this. Somebody grabs you around there.
Yep.
And then
Yeah,
they
no,
lift
you
up
tried
and,
to
like,
do that
like,
to
just
me
drop you.
once at Papa John's, man, and like, yeah, you were like, man, you're as stiff as a board, like, because my muscles were like so tight.
Yeah, you
That's-
probably don't fucking do,
Stretch.
Yeah.
Well, that was a long time since then, so I do somewhat stretch now.
I see you got the little bench over there now. I bet you haven't used it yet.
I have used it, sir.
Oh, have you?
Do not fuck with me, Jared. No, like,
Like I'm buff now.
I'm buff
I'm a
now.
big motherfucker.
Yeah, like after the first workout, I got up. I was like, man, oh man.
How much can you bench on that one?
I got to get some more weights for it.
Oh, okay.
I got to get some more weights for it.
You see how I was trying to set him up?
Yeah. You're not fucking with me. I knew you were gonna say something. I just know how you are, dude. I just know how you act. I was like, well, if I were Jared and I came downstairs and I saw, oh, look at these two puny ass weights here. Let me just rip into RJ real quick. Get out of here.
At least the bar is 45. The bar is 45.
45.
No.
Yeah, the bar is
45.
45.
Oh. Because it looked kind of short.
Nah, it's probably because the jacket and everything's on there. You know what's crazy? It does look a little smaller than I remember.
No, it is. It's 100% smaller.
But I still think it's it's 45
it's
pound
probably
bar.
the weights on the end are probably the normal size. I'm just worried. I'm thinking that bar it might be less than 45.
So when I was putting it together, I was like, oh, this should only take me about 45 minutes. It took me like 2 hours.
Yeah, there's a lot of bolts in it. I can see it.
Do you know what the crazy thing is? Is that the bolts, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know how like in the booklet they're labeled like L, A, B, C, L and all that stuff? They
Yeah,
sent me
IKEA
the
type
bolts
stuff.
and they were all like none of them were labeled. So I had to like that's what took me the longest time. I had to like match the picture of the bolt to the right one. I had to count. It's like, okay, so I need to use 2 of these. How many of these do I have?
When you buy shit from China,
And I'm never doing it again.
yeah.
Ever.
I mean, well, everything
Yeah.
you buy is from China.
I
We all
know.
buy stuff.
yeah.
Oh, well,
you don't
anyway.
really have a choice.
Well,
Matter of fact, I had some cereal bowls I was watching earlier today, and I saw this interesting little like figurine, looked like it was from like England or something. And I was like, there's no fucking way this is from like England or some shit. It definitely was made in China
it was made in China.
at the dollar store. Oh yeah,
I didn't touch it.
yeah, I know. Try tightening that. I told you that joint.
It's all right.
I'm not gonna
all right.
say whose it is, but
It is what
he was gonna show up today, but he didn't.
it is. What it is.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Usually it is out farther than that though.
It's all right.
I wonder why.
It's okay.
No, it's not. Not to
Yeah,
me.
because
it's not.
he's
Yes,
OCD
like,
about
yeah.
everything.
Yeah,
He's
I
like,
am.
just keep
I'm not
talking
doing it right,
while I
yeah.
rearrange everything.
It's but
But I
you're
don't
having
know.
the little Catholic viewpoint of the way the world is. It's just it's a fallen world. Everything sucks.
I don't know.
Or humans suck.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, people do suck, dude. I've learned that.
And then I'm just pleasantly surprised when people don't suck. It's nice.
No, I mean, humans are, as much as people don't want to say, they're animals. Like people like animals do wild shit.
Dude, do you know why people suck? And this is a very good example. Do you know what they were doing last night out in front of the mall?
Well,
They were putting up Christmas trees and Christmas decorations already. That's why people suck.
I saw that. I don't know. I don't think that's why people suck.
I don't know, man. But Halloween hasn't happened yet.
That's commercialism. Back to what I was talking to you about.
Well, I understand. I know what that is. Don't get me wrong. I understand that. But I'm just like the older I get, it's like, why are you doing this now? Like,
Because they want to get themselves popping.
look, put it this way: You have to do
Next
all
thing
your
you know
Christmas
is-
shopping before November 15th, or you're not getting anything for Christmas.
Or just don't buy shit.
Well, I'm going to get a few small things.
I ain't getting shit.
Well, I don't want anything from you anyway.
I'm not talking about.
Oh, I thought you were directing that towards me.
No, I'm saying in general. I'm not getting nobody shit.
Oh, you don't want to give me anything?
For
I don't know. It's Christmas. Peter, I'm going to get you something.
that,
Because you brought
Christmas
me to.
is not giving shit. That's not what Christmas is.
It is to me.
That's commercialism.
Yeah.
It is to me.
It is not giving. It's celebration of Christ. He didn't. Well, if you want to get
It's the
super
greatest,
technical,
the greatest gift to the world,
yeah.
basically.
If you want to get super technical, the 3 wise men brought gifts for baby Jesus, not for mom, pops, dad, sister, brother,
Baby
kids.
sweet,
Cuckle.
8 pound.
Yeah.
5
I'm
ounces,
very aware of
whatever
the
Will
meaning
Ferrell
behind
said.
Christmas, but I'm going to buy you something.
I don't want anything.
I'm going to get you something so outlandish.
I've been buying so much shit for myself this year. I don't want anything from anybody.
Oh, all right. Well, I'm getting you something.
What are you getting me?
I'm not going to tell you. It's not a surprise. It's a
It's not
gift.
supposed to be. Why does it have to be a surprise? Who
Because
said
it's
it
a
has to be-
gift. You're not supposed to be like, oh, I know what this is.
Who
I mean,
said it has to be a surprise though?
Because it's Christmas. It's supposed to be wrapped or in a bag or something in a stocking.
I don't have the Christmas spirit anymore.
Oh, my
Wow.
God. Just
God.
no soul. Well, it's almost Halloween, and your soul is
I don't
disappearing.
care about any of it.
And as we've got the red lights behind us and everything,
The red lights have nothing to do with it. It's just
it's the indication of
a
hell,
nice
sir.
little back glow. It's not an indication of hell.
little bit of gluttony, lust, envy,
Yeah.
avarice, pride.
Red also means love.
This is also true. We are associated with a lot of bad things.
No, you guys are making everything be negative right now.
No, I was just referring since Halloween's tomorrow, and it's like red, even though orange is kind of the Halloween color, the fall color. It's still like, red, fire, hell, Halloween,
Well, this was going to be the color regardless of Halloween or not.
I know, but since it's the first
And this
time
comes
we're
out
using
on
it,
Monday, which is not Halloween anymore.
it's the day after Halloween, so that
Exactly.
occurred.
Yeah,
So it's
it
still
doesn't-
Halloween related.
No, it's not at all.
It will be.
That's why I was thinking about, well, maybe we should do costumes for this show. But I was like, well, it comes out on Monday, so what's the point? We would
I mean, we can
have
still-
had to do it last week.
I would have worn like a bandana or something. I would have been Tupac. So, Peter, what's been going on with you, man?
Thank you. Thank you for changing the subject. This man said he was going to be Tupac.
I was gonna say, I mean, if you want if you want to have like a Halloween episode and all that kind of stuff, I'll go over some of
Yeah, please.
some of the
please.
things about
Yeah, go ahead.
greed,
Yeah,
lust,
please.
gluttony,
we
lust,
didn't
all
bring
that
you
kind of
over
stuff.
here just to fucking sit over there.
Yeah,
All right.
especially since we're not drinking either. Jared's got his liquid death, and I've got my water.
This is water. This is fucking water.
Well, it still says liquid death on the can
It also says mountain water. Drinking water from the Alps.
from the Alps. Do you think it really comes from the Alps?
I think so. It tastes pretty Alpy.
Okay.
Fairly alpine.
All right. Tell us about your demon stories.
Let's see. You know what? Let's not do that. There's something I've been pondering
Oh,
for
sure.
a little. I did come slightly prepared for this.
Uh-oh.
A pondering of the universe, how the universe works.
All right.
Okay.
Now, I found out today from some guy who has actually got like a master's in physics that people have actually been pondering this, but it's kind of cerebral. So they're like, oh, yeah, you don't see this in like science and all that kind of stuff, that the normal science that people talk about
Mhm.
things. We know about the relationship between electricity and magnetism kind of now fairly well
Electromagnetism.
about how one affects the other, and you can
Mhm.
generate one from the other and all that kind of stuff.
Fields and all that.
Well, all the way the fields work and everything. The thing that I didn't think that people were talking about, because there's a big fight going on. People will say, "Oh, the universe is a couple billion years old," and you'll have people say the universe is a couple million years old.
Wait. A couple million?
Well, like
You just
tens-
throw out a
no,
number.
Just a number. Some
Okay,
people that
okay,
say
okay.
that the age of the universe is
Is-
shorter,
okay.
is significantly shorter than the billions upon billions of years that
Okay.
other people say that, from the Big Bang,
Yeah.
it's been billions of years to get to where we're at right now.
Mhm.
What I don't think people had been talking about or have enough knowledge about is the relationship between gravity and time. We have like a thought of how like space and time, because of what Einstein was talking about, how they're kind of interrelated,
Mhm.
but like the force of gravity on time. Because
there's a variable within that. I think that's part of general relativity.
somewhat, yeah, because he was doing stuff with space.
Yeah, and that's what the LIGO detector does, is to detect gravitational waves, which could warp time and space.
Yeah. And warp time, because you think about what we perceive with what happens to time closer to gravity wells. So if you're closer to a black hole, say, that's the black
we have
hole.
a table that everybody can see that too.
Yeah, it's crazy. All right, science experiments
For
here.
the people who are listening, he's
it only took us
creating a black hole effect. So we're doing science on the Mad Scientist Lab podcast.
Finally, after 4 years, we're doing
no, that's a fucking lie. 'Cause you know what? Every time I fucking start talking about space shit and science shit, y'all motherfuckers' eyes glaze over. So go fuck yourself.
No, an actual experiment, asshole.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Visually.
Whatever.
All right.
Go ahead.
All right, go ahead.
All right. So say this is say that's the black hole,
All right.
huge gravity well.
All right.
Say the giraffe is you.
All right.
Say the book is me.
All right.
So the closer you are to that gravity well, your perception of time of, say, 20 seconds
All right.
is going to be different from mine, because I might experience that time in 20 years. For you to have the same, for you to experience 20 seconds, for me to have experienced the same thing, I would have had to gone through 20 years, because I'm further away from the gravity well, from the black hole.
Okay.
So since the thought is that the universe existed in an infinitesimally small speck and then it exploded,
Well, yep.
and that contains all the matter of the universe, the gravity well that was at that speck would have had to been tremendous. So the perception of somebody who was at that time, at that space, 1 second there might have been a couple millennia for where we are right now. So to go from the size of a speck to the size of a basketball, might be a fraction of a second.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
But it feels like more to whoever is closer to it.
yeah. So what if the universe was really made in 7 days? Because of a being that created it not having the effects of time and space on it, because it exists at a higher dimension than time and space. Because all of our thoughts and all of our processes are done in time and in space.
Mm-hmm.
So we are affected by that. So we can't perceive something from a higher dimension, understanding that. So what if the universe really was made in 7 days? But our perception of it is billions of years, because us being close to the gravity well.
Yeah, that is. That's feasible.
Is that weird? That seems like that might be feasible.
It's pretty fucking out there, I'll tell you that much.
It is. My only issue with it is coming from it from a straight scientific perspective. That I would take the being part out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the thing is not
unless we're in like a simulation,
because we can't understand it, because we are in the time well. We are in the
I get
in the gravity time well, so we can't understand perception of time differently, because we are being affected by time all the time.
No, I understand that. I guess I'm going back from the beginning of like what you were saying, like as far as the 7 days. That goes back to like religion and the Bible.
Yeah.
But that's why I'm saying like that's
from the perception of an entity that exists in a higher dimension than we do.
Yeah. So let's let's put it this way, like we can kind of relate it to this the meta thing, the fucking Facebook shit.
Oh. That's weird.
That's like saying because there's people who think that we come from a simulation or we're in a simulation, which means at some point somebody had to create the simulation or program it and then turn it on, and then here we are, we have our consciousness and we're in there. So that goes back to what you were saying as far as like a higher dimensional being creating this thing in 7 days. we could still be. It could be a program that they could have created in 7 days. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, like. But I get what you. But the pure science of it,
it's weird. Like it makes sense that is possible, though, right?
Yeah. No, it definitely is feasible. I understand. And while you were explaining that, the gravity well and the time thing, I was wondering if he was equating it to what's the movie you always watch with Woody Harrelson?
Which one?
The one where he goes to space and shit.
Woody Harrelson?
No, I'm saying Owen Wilson.
Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, I missed
Interstellar. Yeah,
Interstellar.
I was thinking of No Country for Old Men when you said Woody Harrelson.
So I fucked that all up. But yeah, so that movie,
Interstellar.
That
movie's dope.
Yeah. So, but what he was explaining is what that movie is.
Yeah.
So
especially towards the end where he's like in the bookcase and all that stuff. And
no, we're talking about even before that when they come back, when they go down to the planet, and then the guy come back and the black guy's old now.
Yeah, that's
what he was explaining.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, so you didn't.
I did. No, you're good. Go ahead, continue, Peter.
No, which is funny about the simulation and people believing that like this is that all we are is in a simulation, because I'm thinking there's a guy in the 1940s, 50s, something like that, maybe later. Guy called Douglas Adams, the guy that made the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, the universe. Okay. It was a radio series. It's like a BBC radio series, I think.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that. Yeah,
and that was one of the premises of part of one of the stories, was that we are an experiment, Earth itself, and all the people that live in it and everything were an experiment from interdimensional beings to solve the question of life, the universe, and everything. And they physically manifested themselves in our universe on the planet as mice, as lab rats. So we thought we were doing experiments on them when
they were actually doing it on us, observing us.
Yeah, and
that's kind of like Prometheus, the alien.
I actually watched
prequel.
That. I watched that maybe 2 weeks ago, if that.
Yeah, that's kind of like the same thing when they come down and they create life, and then it is what it is, and then they didn't like what they created, so then they come to fucking try to kill us.
Yeah, no, dude, that's actually not a bad movie.
Yeah, it's all right. I don't think it didn't do as well, I guess, for people who are pure Alien fans.
Yeah, I mean, as an Alien fan, I thought it was a little nice, like
a little nice
origin story, so to speak. Yeah, like in that aspect. I mean, I like small things like that. I mean, especially for a franchise that's been around since, what, the 70s?
Yep.
Yeah, so...
I think the first one was 79.
Yeah, so, I mean, just for something that's been around that long, and then, you know, you kind of grow up with those movies, and then they do something else, and you learn something new, you know, in that universe. I just like small things like that. That shit's cool. Like, the movie, was it like, whoa, no, but I enjoyed it for what it was.
So do you like horror movies?
Or I do like horror movies.
Ghost movies or monster movies?
Yeah, I mean, I'll watch any of that stuff. I don't really, when I watch them again for what they are. And the thought is gone.
That was supposed to be just Halloween shit.
I watched the new Halloween movie 2 weeks ago. The Halloween Kills.
Never seen Halloween before.
You've never seen Halloween?
I don't think I've seen the whole movie all the way through. I'm not a big horror guy.
A lot of horror stuff I just can't watch.
Yeah, I don't like.
Do you watch?
It makes my soul feel like it. I'll say more dead. It like deadens the soul. It feels like.
Well, I mean, if you're like kind of like if that's all you watch and like that's like your thing, then I could see that. But not for me. I just simply enjoy them. Because I'm a fan of film and everything, and, you know, especially, we were just talking about Alien, you know, movies, you know, before my time that I grew up with, you know, my folks, and it's like, you know, this was a badass movie when I was a kid, and, you know, you watch it with your mom or dad for the first time, or your aunt or uncle or whatever. They're classic films, and so that whole genre, or just films in general. You know, I kind of grew up with, at least in my family. So I'm a sucker for that kind of stuff. Are they good? Are all horror movies good? No, not at all. Some of them are terrible and cringy, and it's just like, God, like, wow, who thought of making this?
Well, they've been shitty for.
There hasn't been a good horror film in quite a long time. I agree.
No, I mean, what's
Did
his
they
name?
say
Jordan.
Get Out?
Jordan.
Did they say Get Out was
Jordan
good?
Peele is bringing the genre back, kind of.
You know, it's crazy. I still have yet to watch Get Out. I've never seen it.
I've seen Get Out. I haven't seen. What was it? They showed it at Howard when I was there. Fucking.
Is it wrong?
Us.
Us?
Is it Us?
Yeah,
I think
no,
Us
no.
was the name of. I haven't seen that one. I did see the other one with the. Is that him though? I don't know, but there's this one on Amazon called, I forgot. Let me look it up.
Yeah, here,
But it's
pull it
like
up.
a black family that moves into this white neighborhood in like the 1950s. So like it's like racism stuff going on, but like there's some weird shit going on in their house too. Let me find that shit.
Yeah, here, pull that up. I wanted to see Candyman, the new Candyman. I heard that was good, or I read that was good, and whatnot. But yeah, but horror films, man, I watch them for what they are. Obviously, we were talking about it a few episodes ago because we were bringing up all the fall stuff. This time of year, I'll throw one of my favorites on just to kind of fall asleep to, or just watch it for shits and giggles, kind of thing. Just because it's just that time of year and everything. I enjoy that kind of shit, man. Like so.
All right.
But with the new Halloween movie, the way it ends, spoiler alert, just a little bit, it looks like they're going to make a third one to make this a whole trilogy because
It's called Them.
it's called Them.
Yeah.
Have I? No, I don't think I've heard of this.
You've heard of it because I told you about it.
Are you sure? Yeah, you probably. Well, if you said you did, you
Yeah,
did.
this movie is fucking, or this is a show. It's a series. This
It's a
shit's
series.
fucking crazy.
And you said it's on Amazon?
It's on Amazon. It's got like I said, it's hold on, let me see if I need to put it over to the other thing. Hold on 1 second, folks.
All right.
There we go. So this is basically the movie. Let me close this. I got my other fucking email all fucking broadcast all over the place here. Oh yeah, pay for the New York Times.
A
I'll
former
pass.
newspaper.
I'll pass. So yeah, so this basically this family moves in. Like the father is like, they're like, yo, we're all in it. We're moving in to this neighborhood, even though we're gonna be the only black family in this whole entire neighborhood. So you got the whole aspect of racism during this time, and they're moving into this neighborhood, but at the same time, their fucking house has some weird shit going on in it.
It's like haunted.
I don't want to give it away.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because I don't fully understand what was really going on the show. But I'm telling you, the series is fucking crazy.
So you finished it.
Yeah, I finished.
Oh,
It's
okay.
the first season. There's only one season
okay.
right now.
Okay.
But boy, I'm trying to tell you.
All right. That's, well, I actually downloaded. Well, I didn't download it. I've had it. I have the Apple TV app on my, on my Xbox and everything. So there's a new show on there called Invasion.
Invasion?
Yeah, it's called Invasion. There's only, I believe there's 4 episodes now. I think the newest one came out yesterday. But it's a pretty dope show too. I mean, it's since we're kind of talking horror, supernatural kind of things. I was thinking of you when I was watching it. I think you would.
Some alien shit?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I think
This
you
has been done fucking to the ground, bro.
What, aliens?
Yeah.
Yeah, but so have haunted
aliens
houses.
attacking and shit. Let me see if I can find
Mars attacks.
But dude, that's
I just watched that. It was on Netflix recently. I just watched it.
Oh, what?
I think that film doesn't get enough credit, man. It's not like
It's funny.
stupid. It's stupid funny.
Yeah, it's stupid funny. So here's Invasion. Let me fucking switch this thing over.
Oh,
Do you know what's crazy? That's the same chick that plays I'm almost positive that's the same chick that plays in You, dude.
Actually, that looks like the one that plays in Quantico.
Quantico?
Yeah, I'm not
Might be-
100%, I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, I just watched something else with. Oh, another one I told you about, fucking that you didn't.
Sorry, I haven't
probably
had
didn't
cable
watch.
for a while, so.
No, this is all on streaming service.
Yeah,
I
this
don't
is all
have
stream-
I don't have regular cable either.
Yeah, the last time I watched something on cable TV, like TV show wise, I couldn't even begin to tell you, man.
What was
Was that Gibbs?
What was the other? Probably. What was I saying?
You were looking for a show.
new show on
Was it Amazon?
It was on Netflix. I just watched it. It was Katie Sackhoff. I know what it is.
No, I've been watching you. I can't believe I'm saying that, and I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it like way more than I thought I would. It's just like it is a female version of Dexter, though. That's exactly what it is. It is It is like slightly intriguing.
I'm trying to find the show that she's on right now.
Movies and TV shows.
It's a fucking good ass show.
You need to make sure to clear your browsing history before you start typing in stuff.
Yeah.
What was it?
No. I'm just saying, like,
Generally,
no,
do like that.
I don't have it.
fucking porno.
I don't have it up, and I don't use my fucking computer for that. So I use my phone for that.
No one can touch it.
What's the name of the new fucking show? Another Life. That's
Another Life.
Yeah.
This is on Netflix.
Yep. It is a fucking good ass show.
Do you know what? I think I started watching this like a week or so ago.
Well, I remember it came on a while ago, and I started watching it.
Have I watched this?
No, you haven't watched this.
I started watching.
I told you to watch it, but I don't think you started watching it.
Can you pull up like maybe some images from the show?
I'm trying.
Oh, okay.
trying to get the monitor working.
No, I got the monitor
Well,
working. I was
no.
trying to
Working the way you
Nah, I don't think I have watched
Yeah,
this.
you haven't. Because I just finished the second season. Because I remember I know I started watching it only because it was I had already watched episode 1 and 2 of season 1 when I started it, and then the new season came out a couple weeks ago, and I was like, let me fucking finish this shit because I barely remember even watching the other shows. Maybe I was drunk one night and started watching it.
Where
But
do you guys get time for that?
like if you like sci-fi, like good sci-fi, like space sci-fi, this show is fucking good. There's a lot of different stuff going, little small pockets of stories going on, but they go to other planets, but it's not like too far-fetched like Star Trek type shit.
Okay.
It's like
Doctor Who?
no. That Doctor Who's kind of
More time
kind
travel-ish?
of, yeah, more that's not this. They're just traveling from. They have a jump. They call it a FDL. FDL. I can't remember. Anyway, they have a jump drive. They can go to far parts of the galaxy. They're within our galaxy, but they're just. It's not like fucking warp 9 going to fucking galaxy or like 3 galaxies away or some shit like that.
All right.
All right. Another Life.
Another Life. It's good. And then the AI they have on the plane, like he's not. He's an AI. He's a computer, but he's like really. He starts to become human-ish,
All right.
but he's just like a hologram that runs the ship.
Is it a blonde here, dude?
No,
Okay.
you're thinking about Star Trek Discovery,
Am I?
but he's not a hologram.
Okay.
Wait, what are you talking about?
No, I swear I started watching this like a week or so
That chick
ago.
was
Fucking
the chick is a blonde.
No, I know her, but what was I watching? It might have been when I was. It was when I was watching Prometheus.
Oh, jeez, how do you mix that?
It just I don't know, because it's like all a blur sometimes.
Yeah, because you don't watch the shit that's good.
I was well. You want to watch it? You want to know what I watched the other night? In terms of, I wouldn't say not so great, but not so bad. Was War of the Worlds with Tom Cruise?
Yeah, I don't think I've even seen that one.
It's all right.
I like the original.
The original is pretty dope. This one's cool. And then I watched, I don't know, I was on my Tom Cruise shit for some reason. Or maybe because it was in the related suggested movies because he is the man.
Probably. They fuck with
Because
your
they're
head.
listening to you,
Yeah.
everything you do, everything
They
you
I was
do.
like, oh,
they
there's
just
Tom
track the
Cruise.
movie and how long you just watched the other movies.
Yeah.
Oh, you must like Tom Cruise.
Yeah, so
Let me show
well,
you
I
another
watched
one.
I watched Minority Report for the first time in a while.
It's come up a couple times on was it Amazon, right? Or is it on Netflix?
No, is it on Amazon?
I think it's on
thought it was-
Amazon.
I think it is on Amazon, yeah.
Oh.
It's not
I
on
think we're
Netflix.
living in a Minority Report.
Yeah.
Like
Well, yeah, we're pretty
Netflix
close.
and Amazon and Apple being like, oh yeah, we can predict everything that you're gonna do,
Yeah.
everything you're gonna think, everything you're gonna say.
Hello, Richard Steinbecker.
Dude, if I hear
Hello,
a robot
Alexa.
say that
Well,
shit,
it is. I mean, it is. And I have an issue fucking with Alexa. goddamn, like I was watching, like every time I
Told my
watch
wife not to
something,
get
because everybody has it now and it's part of like society.
Yep.
Like anything you're watching, if they start talking about fucking, if they say Alexa, that bitch fucking wakes up. I'm like, all right, Alexa off. Because I was watching, not Two Bears, Your Mom's House with Tom Segura and his Christina B, his wife, and she kept saying, because they were talking about their kids, like I guess their son wants to be called Alexa now, like doing kid shit, weird kid shit.
All right.
And she kept saying Alexa, so Alexa kept doing her little fucking light thing, and I had to be like, Alexa off, because that supposedly turns it off.
All right.
But it's still, as soon as you say the command word,
the microphone, because the microphone's still listening.
No, but when you say off, Alexa off, it supposedly turns the microphone off. I'm not saying it does or it doesn't. I'm just telling you that's the theory.
So the question is, when it does that, to turn it back on, you say something to turn it back on. You don't physically go back to it and turn it on, right?
No.
So you said the command word, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's always listening. Because it has to listen to hear that command word.
Yeah. I think there's a way.
You throw it out your goddamn window, Jared. Get rid of it now.
There's a programming way that you can probably have it.
Burn it!
But it's not.
I don't know.
Dude, do you ever wonder?
I know somebody who his son's like 17 or 18 or something. I'll say got into a fight, but his son did something stupid and he was like yelling at his son because of something stupid. And then after a break of him doing that, the echo came on, says, "That was mean."
That's fucking creepy.
From the Amazon product.
Dude, that's fucking creepy, bro.
You just they stopped because they like whatever fight or whatever was going on. It like took a break and just out of nowhere. That was mean.
Oh wow.
Do you think like on some Toy Story shit, like that thing gets up and walks around your apartment, like when you leave? Yeah, it just moves around. I don't know.
Toy Story.
Well, I mean, some Toy Story type of shit, like where the toys get up and move around when nobody's home, and then when you walk in the door, they just play dead, or they go back.
I mean, it doesn't have legs, so I don't see.
I don't know. You don't know that. It could be like in little compartments that you can't see.
Tony Stark that. It could Tony Stark it.
Yeah. Fucking Mr. 3000, dude.
That's what he thinks.
Mr. Okay, RJ.
No, I'm just fucking with you.
You're off.
Yeah.
You're off. You're off today.
No, I'm not off today.
You know what's happening?
What is happening?
You're not high.
I'm not high. That is correctly correct.
RJ's completely sober, and it's affecting his ability to podcast.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Shut up. I just woke up from a nap not too long ago, so I'm still.
Me too. That's why I'm in this fucking half-ass attitude. Right now.
That would be nice.
Well, Peter's probably been up since fucking the crack of dawn, so.
I was only like 6.
6.
I woke up at 8.
I mean, I woke up early too, but I took a nap.
Yeah, me too. I took like an hour. I watched Apocalypse Now.
No, you were, all 3 hours of it?
Yeah, and I'm going to tell you right now, like, I thought there was a time when everybody was always talking about Apocalypse Now is a great movie.
It's not thing like super. It's not thing like 3 hours.
It's 3 hours.
4
yeah.
hours.
No, I watched it today. It's 3 hours. Meh. It's all right.
Yeah,
I got through 2 hours of it. And I was like,
don't worry. The last hour,
like trippy.
The last hour is pointless. Like,
okay.
I really don't understand the last hour of it. The
first
first 2
going
hours
up the river,
and this was the redo one, whatever, however
Reduct.
they call it. Yeah,
It's like Redux or something. No, it's not pronounced that way.
Yeah.
I thought it was,
No. I think he had it.
Yeah, I think it's French.
Oh,
It's French.
Yeah, French. Okay.
Frank Dux.
But yeah, so yeah, I watched that one, which is supposed to be a different cut than the original, which I don't remember if I ever saw the original. I do. Charlie, is it Charlie Sheen? No, Martin Sheen.
Yeah.
Marlon Brando.
That motherfucker looks just like Charlie Sheen, like when he's younger. Like,
Yeah.
It's like crazy. The mannerisms and everything are is the weirdest. And then I thought about something else when I was watching the movie. He did that movie, and then Charlie Sheen ended up doing Platoon, which is crazy. So they both did Vietnam movies.
That's,
Yeah.
Probably got it from his pops.
Yeah, I mean, shit. Oliver Stone was like, you know what? Your dad was good back then. I need you.
And you look just like that motherfucker.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
this has got to be a win-win situation and whatnot.
I will say the Bloodsport was a good movie though.
Bloodsport?
Yeah,
Bloodsport. Where'd that come from?
because you said Duke,
Oh,
Duke, and I was like
yeah,
Frank
yeah.
Duke.
Yeah,
Frank
there,
Dukes.
there you go. Yeah, yep. That was a good movie. That's like every martial artist, like one of their top 3 favorite martial arts movies.
Trying to think. I don't know if I have a martial arts movie that I like. I mean, I like Bloodsport.
Get the fuck out.
I mean, I like The Karate Kid.
Why is he on this show?
I don't know.
He doesn't have a martial art movie that he likes. What the fuck is that?
I'm sure I've seen one, but I can't think of it off the top of my head.
Sidekicks.
I mean,
You don't have any martial arts movie that you like?
no, that I can't think of.
You don't like Sidekicks?
Yeah, there's Karate Kid. There's
No, I just said I like Karate Kid.
Which one?
Oh, the first one.
Okay,
The
not
second one
not
is
the one with
One with the girl. The
no
one
with Charlie
Will
Sheen.
Smith.
Will
Will
Smith.
Smith's
What's
kid.
his name?
Actually, I don't think I didn't see the.
Jaden
Jaden.
Smith.
No, I didn't see the new one.
You didn't see it?
No,
Jesus Christ! Why do we do this show?
I don't know, because you come over,
This is-
you're like, we're going downstairs, and I'm like, all right, we're going downstairs, and we turn on the camera, and this is what we get. This is what they get. So if you like what you get, please like, share, and subscribe, okay? You like how I segued that? See, I'm good for some things, not everything.
So you've never seen Bloodsport?
No, I've seen Bloodsport. I said I like Bloodsport, The Karate Kid. What else?
I bet
is
you
it?
everyone that we name you'll fucking like. Let me think.
No,
And he might have seen them too. It's just he just can't.
Yeah, no,
can't
I'm not.
pull them out of your ass right now.
No, not at all.
Jeez Louise.
Brain
What's
farts.
another one? Mortal Kombat.
Oh yeah, okay.
Did you see the new one?
No, I haven't been to the movies. I know it's on HBO Max, right?
There's plenty of ways to watch movies.
That's fine.
I just gave you one the other night.
Okay.
And you forgot about it already, didn't you?
I did. Why do we do this show, Jared?
That's what I'm trying to
That's
figure
why
out.
Peter is here.
Oh.
Peter is here to alleviate anything that I cannot think of. Peter, please tell us something interesting so Jared has mental stimulation.
Okay, so there's only 2 inputs that go into making any good or service: capital and labor.
All right.
So, this is probably gonna make you angry.
Who, me?
No, like everybody,
Oh.
Americans, like kind of
Oh.
thing.
So
So,
he said American. I was like, wait, what do I?
because China, because of the way that China is and the way that we buy stuff, because we buy everything from China.
Mm-hmm.
So there's only 2 inputs that go into making any good or service, and that's capital and labor. So capital for most of the things that exist now, like there's almost kind of fixed prices because there's global markets for the raw materials and kind of stuff for that. So the really big shift on where we buy stuff from or where you get the cheapest stuff is labor. Nixon let China into the World Trade Organization probably so that he could pit China against the Soviet Union so that we didn't have that kind of a problem. Or was it against Russia then? It might have been Russia then. But he did let them into the World Trade Organization so that we were more trading with them so that they had less of a chance to kind of get together with Russia and like team up on us.
Yeah.
Kind of a thing. So that might have been good, but the labor that China uses for a good chunk of their stuff, it's pretty close to slave labor. So,
Oh yeah. And that,
so since they put their labor costs down so low, there's no way that American companies can compete with it.
Yeah.
Because we have minimum wage laws, and like we let them into trade with us.
Isn't that a big thing
So
that's
that's why-
going on in like Kazakhstan? Like, there's a big slavery thing going on in the Kazakhstan people are. It's China.
I don't know about
that's-
Kazakhstan.
I'm pretty sure. I know a guy that I do, or he hasn't been in the gym in a while, but he's from Kazakhstan, and he was telling us about it one time, and it's bad. Like, they're enslaving people, killing people. Like, China's a fucking. They're some
but they're-
motherfuckers, bro.
Yeah, but like, the thing is, like a lot of the companies that do stuff over there, like they don't pay the workers really. So
Yeah, but
It's-
that's why they go
That's
over
why,
there.
and that's why they go over there,
Yeah.
and that's why, and so, like the stuff that you're buying, the gadgets, the widgets,
No, especially
gizmos,
especially that
like
Apple
anything.
phone you got right there.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah, they're number one, number one motherfucking slave. That's why they put the nets out. You ain't heard about that?
No.
The I forgot the name of the company. It's like Fox something. or whatever.
Foxconn.
Yeah, Foxconn.
They're
They-
making a
they-
plant.
Yeah, they have that's where all the Apple shit is made.
Okay.
They may have changed it. I think Apple's trying to come back to the United States for a lot of their stuff, but because they're already fucking expensive enough anyway. So the workers there, it was on TV, it was on the news and shit. Like the workers there were
Committing
the conditions
suicide.
were so bad they were committing suicide at a rate where they put fucking nets on the outside of the
Oh,
windows.
shit, that's
so if they
crazy, dude.
jumped, they fucking landed in the net and not on the fucking
Splat on
ground.
the ground.
Yo, that's fucking nuts, dude. I never want to even imagine or
And,
fathom.
and like when I watched this, it was like a little docuseries, not a docuseries. It was like a small expose or whatever.
yeah.
And they were in there, and all you see is just people putting Apple products together, like iPads and fucking, and it's just
You lose a finger while you're working, then
Yeah, they just keep-
lose a finger.
keep it moving.
Keep
Damn,
going.
dude, that's wild, man. Fucking everything that we own, dude. Yeah, it's sick.
Yep.
It's pretty sick,
Your
dude.
little vape thing over there.
You didn't have to bring my vape into it, Jared.
I'm just looking at it.
Well, I'm moving it out of the way now. Your
And-
state,
And I'm not like
Now,
your
and-
space
and
time
I-
conundrum
and
is fucked up now.
I'm questioning.
That's
To be honest, I'm questioning whether that was actually made in Africa or not.
No, it was made in Africa. I mean, that's where the person that gave it to me.
Where's
was. No,
the
this
little?
this is handmade though.
Okay.
I'm not saying I don't know
my
where.
little Cambodian kid.
Okay,
You know, China's in Africa. Like China's
yeah,
buying a lot of shit in Africa.
yeah, I know,
It's
but
called the Bridges and Roads.
look, man, don't.
He probably took the little gold sticker off of there. You know, the one that says "Made in China."
No, he didn't take. No, he's not gonna. He doesn't care that much to do that. Because
it was handcrafted just for you.
no, because he gave me the choice of this or a necklace, and I don't really wear necklaces or anything like that. So I took the beer opener because obviously beer, and we're gonna put that back down. So he told me. I mean, it looks hand painted and everything, dude. You can tell.
That don't look like it came out of a gift shop to me.
No, it did not. If it came out of a gift shop, then it did. It's the thought
I'm
that
not
counts.
talking shit. I'm just saying, like, that looks like something that would be, like, I can see a bunch of them lined up in a gift shop.
I understand where you're coming from. I could see that as well. But if I told it was handmade, it's going to be handmade to me
Let
forever.
me see.
All right.
I've never actually looked at it.
And it's not like
I don't even want you
Like-
touching it now.
I get that
It's
there's
too late.
people don't want to feel bad about like where they buy stuff and get everything, but it's the way it is.
You're
No,
not.
It is what it
can't,
is.
You can't do anything about it. Like, well, I'm going to buy
One
everything U.S. Like, sure, guy. like, prove to me you can buy everything from the U.S. You can't. You can't even buy
No,
shit.
no. One thing, go try and find a microwave. A microwave.
Find a microwave.
Any microwave that is made in the U.S. That's not made in China. My in-laws, they had their microwave go out and they went to go look for one. There's not one. I mean, this was like a year ago, so
I mean,
or
all the
two
parts
years ago. Like
all the
there
parts
is not
for,
there is not a microwave that is made in the U.S.
all the parts for electronics come from other countries anyway. Like, there's not.
Oh yeah. Oh well, that's why
well, the
that's why
only
there's a
one-
huge thing going on with Taiwan.
The only one we have right now is Micron, and that's down the street. That's in Manassas. Like, we don't make that many. Like, everything else is like Taiwan, Japan, Hong Kong, the big four.
No, it's
the four dragons.
It's
They call
almost all Taiwan
them.
for
the-
integrated circuitry.
Well, one of the reason part of the chip surplus, or not surplus, fucking deficit that's going on right now is there was a factory in Japan that burned down, and so that's adding to the shortage of the other people who have. So yeah, we want. Apparently, we're not supposed to get out of that shit till like 2025. So like your car companies, yeah, y'all ain't gonna be selling too many cars because, like you said, you said it. The inventory that y'all have is low.
This is very low. I believe right now, as of Wednesday or Thursday, we only have 40 cars on our lot.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, there's only 40 cars.
Compared to a year ago, I guarantee there was like 200.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, it's
people.
pretty nuts.
So if you want to make some money, start up your own chip making company, your own ICE.
Where are you gonna get the materials? That's it. That's the other thing. Part of COVID was
We have.
they
You would be surprised how much material we have here in the United States just in garbage.
Wherever it was coming from, apparently there was
For electronics,
there weren't enough
it is.
workers to work the mines to get like silicone and all that stuff. So I mean, I'm sure we might have a surplus of whatever.
Silicone's not refining silicone to the point where you can do it. That's a process, but silicone's everywhere.
That's gonna
You can get silicone everywhere.
It's gonna be too expensive to create chips here, man. Like it's way too expensive.
Well, not one Taiwan gets taken over.
By China.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. We know that. Actually, they're already taking over. They've been
doing flyovers.
They say they can't they can't consider themselves their own country.
Yeah, that's why John Cena in Chinese.
Oh,
I apologize.
That's your guy.
That's not my guy.
That's your John Cena's your guy.
He's not my guy.
Is he a Chinese citizen now or some shit?
I don't fucking know. I don't follow him enough to know because he's not my guy. I don't know what
he wants to. He got the nerve to go around saluting motherfuckers. Like, go fuck yourself.
Greg was like, "Why does he do that all the time, dude?" He's like, "Who are you saluting to?"
He's the corniest dude ever, man.
Who? John Cena? He does a lot for the.
Corny as fuck.
Nah, he does a lot of Make-A-Wish stuff, dude. So I think that's cool. But the other shit, yeah, it's like
those are tax write-offs.
What? Don't say it like that, Jared.
What? Say it like what? The truth?
What? He's bringing dreams come true.
He's bringing tax write-off to his bank account.
He's making children happy, sir.
Okay.
All right, that's the moral of that story.
Okay, make some adults happy.
Well, he salutes to them. Okay.
Yeah, don't salute to me, motherfucker. You never served. Just because you did a movie called The Marine 2, the second of a shitty movie. The fuck?
Bro, he said, who is he saluting to?
Oh. This reminds me of a question I have for you. Simon Sinek.
Simon Sinek sounds familiar.
I don't know who that is.
Speaker, like a motivational speaker. He does other things. But he wrote
is
a book.
Is that the guy with the beard?
I don't know if he has a beard.
Can you type it? So. Can you pull him up?
Hold on, RJ.
Yeah, Simon Sinek.
Because I think
he
I
had
know
a book out called "Leaders Eat Last," where he is following around Marines. And so I wanted to ask. I think I asked somebody else.
Oh,
as
this guy. Yeah, I see him on TikTok all the time.
I think I wanted to ask another Marine because I think he's.
I see him on TikTok.
That I asked.
He's a motivational speaker. Yeah. Okay, now I know who you're talking about. Okay, go ahead.
So he's like, because when you go eat with Marines, the grunts eat first.
Yep.
And then
it's
you go on up, and then as you go on up, when you get to the officers, they eat last in the mess halls.
Yep. Well, no, it's not just mess halls. It's
like
everywhere.
Everywhere
in the field, everywhere. It comes from they call it troop welfare first. Well, there's two things. The very first thing is mission accomplishment. That's number one. No matter what the mission has to be accomplished. Two is troop welfare. So yeah, when it's time for a child, if we're in the field, from the lowest person, they eat first, all the way up, and then whatever's left over. I mean, they have their. Because the officers get extra special shit, but yeah, that's how it is. It's not just in the child hall.
That's like the culture.
Yeah,
that's the culture of what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And reading the story about, not from him, but another one that was a history book I was reading on how the second formation of the Marines started along the Barber Coast when we went into, was it Tripoli?
I vaguely remember. Yeah, but that's part of the song. That's part of the Marine hymn. Yeah,
but going from it's like from Egypt.
Egypt, the Barber War.
It's like the second Barber War.
Yeah,
and what the Marines went through, like to do that stuff is like, man, these.
Well, that's why the Marine hymn is from the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli. That's where. We fight our country's battles from land and
sea.
sea. Yeah, I just been on a while.
Wow.
There's a lot of stuff that you have to memorize in boot camp because you have to know all the history. You have to know how to be a Marine, how to wear your uniform.
The reformation.
Yeah.
When we went back into Triple E like that in the Second Boer War, that was just amazing.
Yeah.
Like because it was only a couple of guys.
Yeah.
That's
That's
like
how.
20,
That's
20,
why.
30 guys.
That's part of why it's called the few. That's not the only reason, but
working with people in Northern Africa to kind of go back over.
Yeah.
Because we were having problems with
there's a book.
Mohammedan, like,
there's a book that we were supposed to read, and I can't remember what it was, but I think it talks about all that, like troop welfare and all that stuff, mission accomplishment. I can't remember the name of the book now.
No, that's I like just thinking about how that works. Like that sounds like a phenomenal way to do leadership.
I mean, it makes sense. Like if you want people, that's the other thing you got to keep morale up. If the lowest person on the totem pole
Feels like
who's the guy who's got to go out in front and fucking do the shooting, if he's not in shape, he's not gonna go to fucking shoot for you. Like if I'm hungry, I don't have the energy to go out here and kill fucking, I don't know, want to say that, but Charlie, you know what I'm saying? Just because I watched Apocalypse Now earlier.
Yeah, that's the only reason.
But and then the officers, they're not necessarily. If I'm like a colonel or a general, I'm not gonna be down on the front lines. I'm planning. I'm sending this group of people to a place, not, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The only people that are down below would be like the lieutenants. Like so, it'd be privates eat, and then NCOs, staff NCOs, then lieutenants, and then on from there. But the higher you go, the less bullshit you're doing. So like, I guess it's privilege of rank, or earning rank. I guess
That was some fascinating shit. I did not know that.
Why don't you tell us something you know?
Tell you something I know.
Yes.
What do you want to know?
I don't know. Tell us something interesting.
Oh man. Let me
This guy
see.
doesn't prepare before
Prepare for what?
everything.
I prepare very well, sir.
Do
that
you?
was the motto at my old business. Prepare, prepare, prepare. It's on a wall. It's literally on a wall.
Prepare to come back 2 years later.
First of all, it's for one day. It's for like 4 hours. All right. It's all right, man. I don't mind helping.
Please, come on.
No, there was no begging involved. I was asked a question. I thought about it for a few minutes. I was like, sure.
I might order a pizza just for the fuck of it.
Just come on in for carryout. I might be.
Fuck
for
that.
delivery?
I want you to deliver it all the way to my
Well,
house.
we're now. It's out of my radius. I ain't taking it down
No,
there.
it's not. I'm gonna specifically ask for RJ, the pizza guy.
Dude,
Do you know what you just did?
what did I do?
What I talked about last week?
What is that?
Mouth. What I fucking
Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go.
That was the TikTok that got 1,200 views.
Well, it's working, so I need to keep doing it.
Well, it's not working.
Oh, you did? Oh, you turned that into a TikTok and
Yeah,
got
because
1,200 views?
it got 1,200 views.
Wow.
That's crazy. Yeah, it's even crazy for me. Somebody asked me the other day, like, what our numbers are, and since I'm not involved with the show in any way, shape, or form,
It's pretty true.
I was like, well, we've got like
Who
400.
asked you? Wait, who asked you that?
A friend of ours,
Oh,
who I will not name on this show.
okay.
No, just somebody that we see often.
Oh, well, it wouldn't be anybody that I'm close to if you can't name them.
I'm not saying their name.
Okay.
Anyway, they just asked me, like, and I was like, well, Jared knows all the numbers more than I do because he monitors that stuff. I say, I pretend like I know what I'm doing. I was honest.
Hold on.
See, I'm actually more honest. Don't put the, okay, I was going to say, don't put the fucking camera on me.
Well, it's already on you. It was
It
on
is?
you when you said
Oh,
it.
shit. Oh, shit. Okay.
They
well,
can't tell because your eyes. You can't see your eyes.
Good. Good. You don't want to see my eyes. Anyway, so put it this way. When you're not around, I actually give you all the credit. I'm like, I don't do anything. These nice hats and shirts that everybody's passing out, the stickers that are, and the magnets that are still on my fridge for the last year and a half, that's Jared's idea. And I was like, when we put up this background, it was Jared's idea. And they were like, what do you do? I was like, I don't know. I just talk. And that's it. That's all I do. So you want to know something interesting, Jared? Do you?
Yeah. I'm still waiting.
Well, I once, when I was about 5, got my head.
Fuck that.
No.
We need to talk about how come you still ain't doing shit.
What do you mean I'm not doing shit? I'm here. I'm providing myself. Isn't that enough?
Bruh.
It's like when you go to
You
school.
want to keep talking about, we're going to be rich, we're going to be famous, but we can't be any of that if you don't help.
Well, I'm starting my new thing on Monday. More money
What
for
new
me.
thing?
My new time slot at work. But
Man, it's been that for. I'm not going to air out all this on the show, but it's been that for 4 years.
Doesn't matter. Making more money
I'm
now.
going to be making more money. I'm going to be making more money.
Well, we were losing money where I was at before. Isn't that right, Pete? Yeah. Okay. So there we go.
Who was losing money?
We were.
Who was we?
Me, Peter, the people, the pizza
How are you
people.
guys? Who was losing money? The company or you specifically?
It affects all of us. It does.
It somewhat affects all of us, but not as much. You're right. That's worth a.
Don't agree with him, Peter.
It is worth it.
Jesus.
But
See?
no, well, because it did affect him.
No, his bonuses. I get it,
Because the way he made money, it did absolutely affect him.
but until you have your own shit, it's not affecting you super directly.
No,
It's-
the way he makes money is I don't
off
want to say
bonuses,
screwed up, but it's
off of bonuses. But whose fault was that?
The white man.
And that's the show, ladies.
No, it's not. It's not the
Good
show.
night,
We're not
everybody.
ending- No. We're not ending the show that way. When I think it's something interesting, I'll tell you.
all right.
Here's something interesting. Are we gonna have a plant next week?
If you want to plant next week, we're gonna find a plant.
I mean,
I killed
That was
3 of the 4 succulents that I had. So,
Oh, yeah.
but I do have
Oh, no, we need
one of them, and it's kind of grown.
I know.
You
but
want a Hawaiian plant?
I don't think it's gonna last down here though.
I don't know. Well, you just got to get the right grow lights.
No, we're not.
He
doing
might
that.
No,
Might
then
not
my
know about
electric bill's gonna
Yeah,
be
we're
through
not
the
doing
roof.
all that.
Well, no,
We
they
were
made
just-
them LEDs now.
No, we were just gonna get
Like
an
a-
artificial plant.
Yeah,
I
put
know.
it right here in the
Yeah,
corner.
yeah.
We're buying a plant.
It was your idea.
I'm buying a plant.
The plant was your idea.
It was my idea. And
Go get
that's,
it.
that's
So
why.
therefore,
Go get a fake Hawaiian plant and like all the leaves and
Yeah.
everything, and just
All
stick
right,
it
we're
in.
getting a plant. That's folks. Next week, you're having a plant, dude.
All right.
if you're
Going on to the
listening,
rant.
I'm looking at the camera with this face of y'all know that
in-
shit ain't happening, right?
Dude, we're getting a plant.
Incredulity.
Is that the word?
Incredulity.
Incredulity.
Oh, don't start with
You
the
do,
vocabulary
you do be
shit.
throwing out the fucking.
Yeah.
Incredulity.
There's none of those words in this book, is there?
No,
Because I'm
no.
going to put it down. No,
RJ's not gonna pick it up.
No, it's
I'm keeping
that's
my
why
hand
I
on
made
it.
it. That's why I made sure to get it. That was pretty close to Harry Potter kind of
Mm.
language.
Speaking of,
all right.
Speaking
All
of
right, I've got
books-
a weird one. I've got a weird one for you.
Hold on, wait. Let's go back real quick. Did you read the book that he gave you last time?
I've read 4 chapters in it.
How long ago was that you were on here?
That was
About
101.
so maybe.
Was it 101? No.
Yeah, it was
in the-
101.
It was
It was
below.
101.
No, it was 101. He came on like the week after our 100th episode.
Oh, okay. All right.
So roughly 2 months ago.
Yes. All right. All right. I'll give you that.
How do you
All
like
right, I
it?
read 4 chapters. I'm a busy person.
So how do you like it so far?
It's pretty
Is it
dope.
funny?
I liked it. I read it really within the first 2 weeks of you giving it to me, and then I haven't picked it up since.
It's all right.
Because I'm a busy person.
Okay.
Well, that's why I figured like now that I knew what you were into, I would
Yeah.
get you a Harry Potter-esque
So excited.
storybook.
I'm so happy.
We'll see if he reads it.
Well,
Yeah.
when everybody's out tonight doing illegal activities for Halloween, I'm going to be here with my book.
He's fucking lying.
I'm not lying. Well, yeah, I am very much lying to all of you.
All right. Go. Oh, my bad. I had to clear that up.
It's all right. It's okay.
So we're getting a plant.
So-
I'm not reading the book. All right. And like, share, and subscribe.
This is how I have to motivate you, though.
I am always motivated.
I have to put it out there so everybody's like, "Oh, hey, RJ, did you blah blah blah?"
Well, hey, I'm doing good for myself right now.
Okay.
All right. All right. So, Peter,
positive thoughts.
positive thoughts, folks. Positive thoughts, positive vibes here on the Mad Scientist Lab podcast.
The day before Halloween.
The day before Halloween. Okay, so I know initially this entire conversation started with candy corn.
I want some candy corn.
Dude, yeah.
I
there's
suppose I don't.
CVS
I
right
suppose
there.
I don't like utterly despise it. It's just, yeah.
I know. I mean, it's not your go-to, but like,
Do you like the pumpkin candy
I don't
corns?
really eat a lot of candy, huh?
Do you like the pumpkin ones?
The pumpkin one? No.
No,
They're
you don't
just
like that?
straight up. I don't like that chocolate shit either.
No, they're not chocolate.
No. There's the ones with the brown on the bottom.
Yeah, no, I don't like those either.
Yeah,
Yeah. I don't like that. I
Just
don't
the
care for those.
regular straight up candy
Yeah.
corn.
Yeah, well, I like those, and then I do like the pumpkin ones.
Anything that has anise in it, keep it away from me.
A who?
Anise.
What is anise?
Anise is the flavor that you have in black licorice that makes it taste like black licorice.
Yeah, but
That gives
candy
it its
corn
taste.
doesn't.
Candy corn doesn't have it, but like
No, he's
for
just
candy, any candy that has
no,
anise in it, like
no,
just oh man,
it's
that's
just
just
gross.
nasty.
saying. Well, licorice is nasty.
Yeah,
We're not licorice people at all. So do you like taffy?
taffy's good. I don't like
Eh.
saltwater taffy, but I like taffy.
It's been a while since I've had some taffy.
Laffy Taffy, that's my shit.
Oh, the random thing I was going. There was two random things I just popped into my head. One of them was talking about like reading and all that stuff. If you look at what is it, George Washington's farewell address, and you see like the words and the language that it was written, it's like written at what would be considered like a 12th grade at a entry level college, like
Well, I mean,
for somebody to understand and comprehend what he was saying. It's like 12th grade college ish kind of level.
yeah, don't
and-
most people read at like a 5th grade level though? Yeah, like because
These are the thoughts that
like, can
pop
you-
in your head randomly?
Yeah.
My God.
because part of I know there's this thing because in marketing there's this thing like when you're writing ads, like the copy for the ads needs to be at a 5th grade level so you get more people
So that
to
so people do
understand
it. That's why Trump was. That's one of the reasons why Trump was as popular as he was.
That's crazy.
Because it was like a 4th grade level.
Damn,
Like his speeches, like everything he was doing,
we some
the,
dumb
the
motherfuckers.
vernacular and stuff.
Welcome
If-
to America, everybody.
If you like literally pull up George Washington's farewell address and you read through like the first couple of sentences and you're like,
Are you able to
You have
pull
to
that
think so.
up? Is that like documented?
no, of course it's
This
documented.
motherfucker
It's George Washington's farewell address.
Yeah, okay.
Of course it's documented.
I knew that. I know stuff. Just pull it up so we can read it.
Y'all can keep talking while I'm.
Well,
reading.
and the other thing is that you wouldn't, if Jefferson would have written what I think he meant to write when he wrote that among the rights of humans are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
Okay.
If I think that he would have used the word that he wanted to for the pursuit of happiness, nobody would have understood what he was saying because he would have written eudaimonia.
Eudaimonia.
Eudaimonia. It's a Greek word for what happiness was.
Jesus Christ, that shit is a fucking
That's
novel.
Well, it is a farewell address, so he's probably got a lot of things to talk about.
Let me see. Is this the actual thing?
The text.
Yeah. We are reading
No.
it.
Well,
No.
here, let me put it up so people can kind of see what we're talking about.
I actually did a project like that in the 6th grade where we had to write like
On parchment paper?
no. We had to make it look like parchment paper. You
Oh.
use like the tea bags to stain like the printer paper and all that stuff.
Oh, you use tea bags, huh?
Well, that's what we were told to use.
Lots of
You
tea bags.
fucking weirdo.
How many tea bags did you use?
This is why I don't talk about shit on this show. It's because I'm constantly insulted. I was insulted yesterday.
I'm not insulting you.
Jared said I looked like a fat guy at the bar.
No, I did not say that.
You said I could potentially be that fat guy.
I said
And
if you keep going the way that guy was going, you could end up like that.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna look like that dude. All
Scroll
right.
up to the top. Over at the George Washington's farewell. That's the one that you're on, isn't it?
Yeah, this is.
If you type in like text, Washington's farewell address text.
Okay, shit. I can't get to the.
That was and then he got up and then he walked past me too. Dude, his
It's
cheeks
just-
were like this, bro. He was like I'm not trying to go on this guy's weight, man, but his like cheeks were like
out to there.
His face cheeks.
He didn't
by
look
the-
healthy.
He didn't look healthy. There. And Jared was like, "Yeah, the way you're going, you're just gonna end up like that, playing video games in your mother's basement." Well, he's
It looked
drinking.
like he was eating Cheetos and shit.
Well, maybe he does eat Cheetos. I prefer Doritos myself. Just saying.
Oh man, I think I'd seen somewhere some guy do. He took a 2-liter of Mountain Dew.
Oh,
Put
are
it
you
in
talking
a blender?
Are you talking about
with a
Badland
bag,
chugs?
with a bag with a bag of Doritos?
Oh no.
In a blender,
No.
and he like blended it all together, and that was his meal.
Dude, no, that's
That is-
disgusting.
It
No,
is.
have you ever heard of Badland Chugs?
No.
He's on YouTube. He's a heavier set guy, and he's got this glass boot, dude. Like I'm not even lying.
He's got Das Boot.
That's exactly what it is. And he dumps like so much soda in it, and he chugs it. That's why he's called Badland Chugs. And he'll chug like the whole boot, dude, in like 7-8 seconds. And it's just like, dude, like that's not good for you. Like he's gonna die for like views and shit like that. Like so, I mean it's.
That guy was on TikTok a while ago. There's a couple people who do that.
Yeah, well, he's the one that I know of. You know, I know
But there's
more
a couple
do it.
people who have done it.
Yeah, it's just so like it's like so unhealthy, dude. I
They
hate
were
that
like,
people do that.
Like, what else do you want me to chug? Blah blah blah. And people will send in, and he was like, all right, here's fucking Gatorade, like 5 gallons of Gatorade.
And then chugs it in like 8 seconds. Yeah, it's just I don't like seeing people. I guess
Destroy themselves.
for likes and views and things like that. It's not cool, man.
No, it's not. It's
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I
Like-
get like we're obviously in the social media age and everything, but that kind of shit is like degrading. Like I could never do something like that.
no, but it,
No, keep
part of the it's. I mean, part of the problem of the sins that we deal with. Is that? It's not gluttony. Well, I mean, it'd partly be gluttony, lust, envy, avarice, pride.
yeah,
Maybe.
it's a couple of them.
Because you want to have pride in like, oh, I've got this many likes. This
Shit, social media
this many-
that's all it is all the 7 deadly sins for the most part.
You're not lying.
and when you think of some of like the horror movies that exist, like they'll pick one of those and they'll run with
Oh,
it,
yeah.
and it does well.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them they'll deal well with that issue, and it like terrifies you.
It's not a horror movie, but Willy Wonka or the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Charlie and the Chocolate.
That deals with a lot of the seven deadly sins.
There's like a theory out there for that movie that he's actually like Willy Wonka himself is actually like a madman, and that like when those kids are, I guess, dying, so to speak, along the
They
trip,
don't die; they come back.
they come back, but like there's like a theory out there that he's like actually like a madman and all that stuff. Like that scene where the boat ride when he starts talking like really, really aggressively and everything. That's like one of the key like I guess
The candy maker has been locked away in a fucking factory for
yeah, but they think he
years.
murders children. Like there's a whole theory on it. There's
Well,
a
Charlie
whole,
and the Chocolate Factory. That's the Charlie that got the factory from Gene Wilder, right? From
yeah,
Willy Wonka.
yes,
That's what that movie is, right?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
that Charlie.
yeah,
That's the original.
Okay.
yeah. So, but that scene in particular, apparently, he went off script or something like that, and that wasn't supposed. And the kids were actually like crying and stuff. From what I was reading, but yeah, there's a theory out there that he's like a madman or something like that.
Yeah, no worry. So you saw that, right? You read through those couple of paragraphs. there?
Yeah,
That's-
I didn't read it.
Ah.
But I can. It's up there. People can read it.
Yeah.
We can go.
I don't know. It's all right. It's okay. But yeah, it's weird that people
It did
people
say-
don't
but
talk that
I
way.
just
People
read
don't think that way.
I just saw the very first part. It was like fellow what to say.
My fellow citizens.
Yeah, it's something and fellow citizens. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, nobody even talk like that anymore. Theory. I don't know about a madman. Let's see. What does that say?
A serial killer.
Where do you see that at?
Right below that. Why Willy Wonka is a serial killer? Theory explained. It's like literally right below the picture.
Oh, so what did that first part
Oh,
say?
Screen Rant.
What in particular nature is inspired in theory? It's inspired the theory. Child serial killer. The theory is based on the idea that Wonka intentionally chose his victims for the tour and what? I can't read that.
Tour and tempted them with
weakness and okay, that's so he knew exactly who was gonna pick the tickets, the golden tickets. No, I'm calling bullshit. No,
You never know that.
no.
He's a serial killer.
So he knew exactly who was gonna go to the candy store, buy that particular candy, and be the one to make it there.
You never know.
Nah, dog.
You never know.
That's a horrible theory.
It's too far of a stretch for the imagination,
Yeah, no.
where it doesn't seem plausible.
Because then it was like there were people buying the tickets, there were people stealing the tickets, and then Charlie just happened to find one on the fucking ground. Like,
Yeah, maybe he put it there. You never know.
oh, man,
I mean,
Never know.
that's why I still see people that have problems with a lot of female lead movies where the female like kicks everybody's ass and like all the guys' ass. You'll have people that see that and they're like, yeah, a woman can't do that. No.
I'm not.
No, but
gonna-
I'm saying
not trying to-
I'm
no, no.
not saying like
No,
that.
no.
You'll find people that be like, that's too far of a stretch of the imagination for them.
I'm gonna kind of.
No, I'm
double
saying there's
down with you.
those people. There
You're
are
not
people
letting
that
me
see
say
that.
what I'm gonna say.
All right, okay.
I agree with some of them because I would tell you right now, I've been watching some of these the Marvel joints with
Black Widow.
Yes. Fuck no. Ain't no fucking way. She's like 5'3", and she doesn't have any fucking superpowers.
Yeah, without
All she
superpowers.
All she can do is fight. Fuck no. If a dude grabs her by her fucking neck, he's gonna throw her ass across the fucking room.
Before or after he snaps it.
It's not that easy to snap somebody's neck, but
All right, crush their jugular.
either
Oh,
way,
man, this is some dark shit.
He wouldn't even have to do all that. He's just gonna fucking pick her ass up, throw her, or however. Like, she's done. I don't give a fuck. And I'm not saying that we shouldn't have women in powerful roles or lead roles. I'm just saying, if we want to be real about it, and if it's Hollywood, fine. We're leaving it at movies. But it's imagination. It's not real life because that shit is.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've seen enough action movies where people have been shot multiple times and they still live.
I'm not saying that women because I know some women who can kick y'all's asses. Not
Wouldn't be
necessarily
surprised.
mine.
That's so nice of you to say, Jerry.
I'm just telling you, I know some women that can fight. Like, I mean, there's some that can beat my ass too, but yeah. But when it comes to shit like that, I just can't believe Scarlett Johansson out here tossing motherfuckers around and punching people in the face.
So if it wasn't like a Marvel movie per se, would you be like? Because I know
it depends on the situation. If she's a legit fighter, I can give her a little more credit. Yeah, like Ronda Rousey in a movie kicking some dude's ass. I can see that. Gina Carano in a movie kicking some dude's ass. I can see that, but those are trained fighters. Now, don't get me wrong. If there's another trained fighter who's bigger than them, they're probably going to get their asses beat.
Okay. So, but what I'm saying is like, so Scarlett Johansson, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's we'll use this as an example. We know that she's a superhero, so she can do, kick some ass.
No,
and
she's a
everything.
superhero, but she doesn't have any powers.
Yeah, no, I got that, but we're supposed to be suspended in disbelief that she can whoop ass and all that stuff. If it was not a Marvel movie, say it was just like some one-off action flick,
That's
would
my
you be-
point.
Was that
That's
salt?
what I just said.
What would that be? Salt? Would salt be that?
Salt
No,
is that's what
with
Angelina
Angelina
Jolie?
Jolie? Yeah, something like
well,
that.
first of all, I don't remember the movie, but
Or even wanted?
Wanted is bullshit. That entire movie is bullshit. You're not curving fucking bullets. That's not real.
Neo did it.
Again, we're talking about Hollywood. This
Yeah.
is not real. It's hard for me to, because I don't believe that Angelina Jolie knows some moves because she had to learn moves for her movies, but she ain't no fucking fighter.
Okay.
If she was in real life, she would get her ass whipped.
No, yeah, I agree.
For the movie, yeah, it looks great, but nah.
It's entertaining.
Yeah.
He said curving bullets. He's like, no, that's bullshit.
It is bullshit. Like, I'm gonna shoot like this, and the bullet's gonna go around the corner. Get the fuck out of here.
It's it's a concept, right?
No, it's not. It's not real.
No, but the thing is that like there's a lot of people that view movies and see this kind of stuff and like oh, just the slightest hint, maybe that's true. And then they watch more movies and they indulge themselves in more of that world.
And then they get confronted with that in real life, and then they find out that they're completely wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
If you don't want to get into a fight with a motherfucker who knows what the fuck they're doing.
Reality,
Yeah.
comes back to bite you in the ass when you forget about it.
Yeah. Yeah, like, and I have a hard time watching a lot of movies. That's why, like, in recent years, I think people have caught on. Like, I don't want to say it started with John Wick, but John Wick is one of those movies where, okay, this is a little more realistic because he's out there, he's training, he's on the range, he's manipulating, like he's doing all this shit, doing jiu-jitsu, doing the gunfighting shit, and he never been in a real gunfight. I mean, neither have I, but still, he knows the motions, and it looks more realistic than somebody just taking a couple classes just to do one or two fight scenes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen the videos of him like training, like with the weapons and all that, dude. Yeah, that shit's pretty sick.
fucking legit,
yeah, it's dope. He's pretty damn good too, man.
Yeah, and that takes a lot of practice. Getting into that level takes a lot of practice because it's memorization, is fucking knowing how to operate the weapon, especially you doing switching back and forth transitioning between weapons. Like that's just
muscle
not
memory
easy.
And all that stuff. Yeah.
It's over and over. And you're doing dry fires without any rounds before you even do that shit, and just practicing.
What the heck happened on Rust?
I did want to talk about that.
Yeah, we forgot about it last week.
Oh yeah,
I've only got up on it this week though.
I'm your political junkie, so if you want,
please
for stuff for this and that.
I've read. I haven't like. They're not really giving much away with the investigation right now. But I've read there was one of the people who was like one of the stagehands, or he was like a gaffer or whatever. I still don't know what the fuck a gaffer does. I need to look that up.
Well, you have this wonderful thing called the internet.
Oh yeah. Well, I wish I didn't have to do all of it at the same time. Can we get a producer who wants to come over here and not get paid to do all this shit?
I will pay you in beer.
No, we won't, because we're not drinking.
Oh yeah. Well, they can drink.
Well, then you have a lot of beer to give them.
True.
So weird having beer in my fridge that I have not touched. Fucking odd.
Anyway, he's
okay, a gaffer.
Movies.
See,
I think it's the guy who like does the crane equipment and shit.
What is a gaffer? Understanding the responsibilities. Is the chief lighting technician on set.
Yeah, I told you the rigging and shit.
Okay.
Yeah, and head of the electrical department. So yeah.
So this is the person that gave Alec Baldwin the gun?
No.
Okay.
No. This was the person.
Associate producer, something like that. I think it was like associate producer.
It was an assistant producer. But okay, so the thing that I read was this person that was the gaffer. I forgot his name. He was the one who ended up holding the lady in his arms as she was dying. He wrote on Facebook a post, and I should have saved the post when I saw it earlier, but he wrote on Facebook a whole thing about basically what was happening, and he blamed it on the producers. He was saying, basically they were trying to cut corners to get a low budget because I guess they were to keep the budget low.
Yeah.
So they ended up hiring this 24-year-old professional armorer, and then they're trying to discredit her also by putting some of her social media posts, which again, y'all need to be careful what you're putting on the internet because that shit can come back and bite you in the ass. But she has some little risque type stuff that she posted up there, and So anyway, she's supposed to be a professional armor. And when I was reading this, I was trying to figure out how live ammo even got on the set. Because if you're in a movie, you shouldn't. There's no reason for you to be
having live ammunition.
Yeah, you're not shooting anybody for real. You're just whatever. So apparently, this person was saying, I guess what I kind of extrapolated from what they were saying is the armor did not clear the weapon before they brought it on set. So I guess maybe they came from a range or the gun was at a range at some point and they brought it to the set without clearing it, which, again, I don't understand that.
I mean, this might be hearsay, but I've heard that was the third time that happened on that set. That it already happened twice before.
That's
where there's
fucking crazy
firings of live rounds.
That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, you would think.
Because
they were
that armorer apparently she was on something with Nick Cage too, and he lit into her because she did the same thing on whatever set he was on.
That I don't know. Again, I've never been on a movie set. I don't know, but I do know firearms, and I don't give a fuck.
Oh,
every time
it ultimately falls up onto Alec Baldwin because of because you are hold on. Are you not supposed to every single weapon that you have?
Yeah, let me finish. Let me finish. I don't care who you are. If you're handling a weapon, when I grab one, or I should say, if I'm handing it off to somebody, I'm supposed to clear it. When I'm handing it to them, make them look at it to make sure that it's clear, and then they clear it. That's how you're supposed to do it. I don't know how the fuck these motherfuckers.
How it didn't go through that process?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me. But I don't know. Yeah.
The Academy said last year that there are supposed to be certain qualifications that every movie has to meet to be considered for an Academy Award.
Mm-hmm.
And part of the it's diversity, inclusion,
Safety.
and equity. No, diversity, inclusion, and equity. Like the storyline has to be pertaining to something specific. You have to have a specific amount of women, minorities in high ranking positions in the production of it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's you have to have a female executive producer.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have or a minority or these types of things. The storyline has to follow either the storyline has to be something about a female interest story or a minority interest story.
That's going too far, but
no,
yeah,
but that's because that's what they were probably making sure that movie was following enough stuff so that it met the qualifications to be considered for an Academy Award.
I understand that, but I think
because she's pretty young. That armor was pretty young.
She was 24. I understand what you're saying. However, I would think that you could find someone much more qualified than that. Clearly, especially she has especially if she has a history of this,
and all this stuff. It's all hearsay because it's not anything that's
I don't know. I don't really agree with you when you say it was ultimately on Alec Baldwin. Yes, he probably should have cleared it. However, again, it's really on. No, if you're assistant director, it's kind of on you. The director's off probably doing some other shit. You're the next person in charge.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be making sure that the actors are safe. Do your fucking job.
Yes.
And the armor, she could have been off doing something else.
And it failed. It failed probably 10 different safety features until it got to Alec Baldwin. But he is the last safety check on firearms.
So is he so the
and
thing
he probably should have known this. He's done how many movies has he done?
This is true.
How many
Yeah,
movies has he done with weapons?
Yeah, I don't know how many. I don't think he's done too many. I don't remember any.
With weapons?
Yeah, I
Sure.
don't
I'm sure
remember
there's like
Alec
one or
Baldwin.
If you
two.
pull up his filmography, you could probably find out.
Yeah.
No, but so is it a part? I'm sure it is in some degree a part of his job to
Man,
to check this. I mean, I'm thinking if I'm on the set of a movie and we're using props, okay.
I'm not going to put that responsibility on an actor, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm thinking, oh, you're handing me a prop gun, then I'm not thinking, oh, this thing is loaded or,
Yeah,
or
exactly.
anything like that. So I'm sure it wasn't his intention to obviously
and
kill
that's what
somebody.
and that's what the investigation will find out. That's why you have investigations. But
Oh.
that woman had a husband and a kid. Like it's heartbreaking.
That's just wild. Now he's in the news. They were like, I saw a clip where they were like, he was eating dinner with his wife, and I was like, bro, like what the fuck? Like,
Well, they're gonna
They're milking.
They're
They're
gonna do
milking
the
it.
same shit that's the whole shit that Dave Chappelle was talking about, dragging people through the mud and like you don't even know what the fuck is happening.
That's why I said like the investigation will do what the investigation does, and what it'll be will be what it is.
that just sucks, though, man. Here, let's see. In the hunt for the Red October.
Did he have guns on that?
Yeah, I would like to think. Shit, it's been a while
Did
since
he
I've seen.
handle guns? though?
Yeah,
Uh,
the Hunt for Red October,
Yeah.
yeah.
because he was the analyst. He was Jack Ryan, right? Yeah, Sean Connery hands him a gun. He's like, "Be careful what you shoot at, because most things in here
that
don't
was
react
years
well
ago.
to bullets."
Oh, the Departed. He was in. He was like the FBI guy or something. Right?
Yeah. Let's see what else is on there. The Edge.
Yeah, I mean he's probably done. I'm sure he's done some, but
Probably the Shadow. Probably had weapons on the Shadow.
I was looking at Mission Impossible. No, I don't think he did on that one.
Oh, he's holding a gun in that one. The Getaway.
Which one's the getaway?
That's 94. So on the left.
Is that Alec or is that his brother?
It almost looks like his brother.
I met one of his brothers before.
just randomly?
The mall I was working at in California, he was he came. I think it was Stephen Baldwin. He was the alcoholic brother.
Let's see.
Yeah, I guess that is him.
It's 94, so it's also like a rather older film.
So yeah, I mean he's handled firearms. I'm not gonna put it on. How old is he now?
I don't know. He's probably in his 60s, dude.
No, he's older than that. He's in his 70s at least. Yeah, remember RJ, you're old now.
I know.
Yeah.
So,
So
Peter,
it's
do you?
it's a sad situation. It's like it all boils down to. That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is for everybody.
It's a freak accident. So do you think they're ultimately going to find him like not guilty?
Don't know. I don't know. I don't know enough about
yeah,
the investigation. I don't know anything about the investigation. I don't know
they haven't really
about the
given.
situation. I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, they haven't really given anything. I don't know if they can find. I don't know. This is a tough one. Okay,
And bad shit.
the only
bad shit
thing you
happens.
can kind of yeah.
bad shit happens in the universe. That's why it is what it is. Is the saying that I go. It's like
That's what I was telling. I don't remember who I was telling the other day, but I was saying that's how freaking Brandon Lee died.
Yeah,
I don't know if it was live rounds or if it was something stuck in there.
I think it was debris.
Yeah,
From the weapon,
but
when he was filming the
I mean,
Crow.
it happens. Like it's still gunpowder in there, and people don't realize it. All a blank is a live round without the projectile.
yeah,
That's all it is.
yeah. I found that out the hard way.
Oh, you put your hand in front of it?
No. It's the same. It's like the same thing we do with you do with some of the impact nails for like mounting.
Oh yeah.
For nails and concrete and that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have a strip of blanks, for a hammer gun.
Yeah. Okay.
I took a hammer to one of the. Well, I was little. I don't know, like 10, 12, something like that.
Damn.
I took it. It was a strip of planks for a hammer gun. Boom.
Damn.
That should probably fucking hurt, didn't it?
Oh, the blowback from the hammer was
Yeah.
good. I mean, it was good that I had it like off to the side of me and not
It
like
would hit you in the
directly in
face.
front of my face or my chest or anything.
Just knock yourself out, dude.
Knock myself out. That might have
You know what?
done a little bit more than that.
You know what I was thinking about the other. Now we're kind of talking about that type of stuff. I was thinking about the other day. We grew up with cap guns and shit.
Yeah, cap guns
They
were
don't
cool.
fucking sell cap guns anymore.
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess with the
Did you watch that the special, the Apollo
Apollo.
11 special because I got you that subscription.
Oh no, I have not
Is it-
watched it yet. To be honest, I haven't done the subscription because it asked me to put my credit card in. And I'm like, God damn it!
No, it shouldn't.
It did.
I bought it. I bought it.
I
for
know,
it.
but when I tried to go in, and it was like, so you can. I'll look at it again.
All right.
But it was like, can you? Or it asked me to put a credit card in
Like,
for
oh.
whatever reason. So
That's stupid.
and that's why I had to do this later because I didn't have my card with me.
Yeah, no, they cap guns, dude. Yeah, I remember having some when I was a kid. Like my cousins had them, you know, just
those little
people in the
Red
just,
plastic circles just like
Yeah.
on
Yeah,
the
yeah.
ground everywhere.
Or the red paper too.
yeah, the red paper ones.
Yeah, I used to take rocks and. fucking
Do you
hit
think
that
it's
shit.
just because I guess how society has evolved in terms of like how it views like younger people with guns and just
It's not about younger people. It's
or
about gun control.
control? Yeah, okay, that overall, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But it's weird because if you ever watch through that special, like the people that were making toys for kids that came up with like cap guns and that space, the little Mylar spaceship that you could kind of fly remote control and like land it somewhere,
Mhm.
like the super engineering toys like for kids, like that kind of helped some of the engineers that developed some of the greatest technologies that we've seen.
Yeah.
Because as kids, they were interacting with stuff that, I mean, might have been dangerous for them, but
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, 'cause,
it,
like,
it,
The
worked,
old
it helped with their creativity
you
and
learn-
ingenuity and all that kind of stuff.
like I remember like the old revolver ones, like the circle cap ones you're talking about. You would actually. I remember looking at the action, like seeing how seeing how it rotates, and then and I would look at just little
How it
stuff
works.
like that, and just see how, like you said, like how it works. And I don't know. I've always been interested in engineering and science and shit. So I
Mechanics
get
and
it
all that
could
stuff.
it could come from that.
Yeah. And that's what a lot of people did for that. Like, what was it? I remember when I was younger, my younger days, I would take ballpoint pens apart and
I did that too.
then take apart bottle caps or
Mhm.
bottle rockets, like take out all the material out of the explosive material out of the bottle rockets,
Mhm.
stick like about 5 or 6 of them inside of a ballpoint pen, and then take those
Motherfuckers
little pop
making James Bond guns and shit.
those little pop rock things.
Yeah, the
that
ones you throw people
throw on the ground.
dance.
Looks like-
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
You take a couple of rocks out of that, stick it in the end of that bottle cap, and then I used to throw it at my brothers.
This motherfucker's making James Bond
Yeah.
guns and shit, pen guns.
Dude, yeah, we used to get the little, I guess, little pop rocks that you used to throw at people and everything. The ones that pop on the ground, we used to throw them at people's bare feet and shit and yell dance all the time.
That bottle rock. I mean, we used to have like bottle rocket wars.
Yes, dance, and just throw them at somebody's bare feet.
That's
dude.
some shit that came from a movie. I remember I used to say that shit too.
But
I remember this kid got mad one time. We were playing. We started playing
it's
Cops
dangerous.
And
Like don't don't shoot bottle rockets at each other, kids.
Robbers. Oh, they'll be all right.
Public
it's
service
just a flesh
announcement.
wound.
Yeah, they'll be all right.
Ah, 'tis merely a flesh wound.
Yeah, no
These
bullshit.
kids these days are too soft anyway. Like, damn,
Clicking
I
my
forgot what I was gonna
iPad.
say. Damn, I forgot what I was gonna say.
You said you were playing Cops and
Oh
Robbers.
yeah, and I remember this. I would say, I would like, I can't catch me, copper. And I
Yeah.
kept saying copper. And this kid that was in my neighborhood, he was like, "Stop calling me copper. I don't like that." I'm like, "What the fuck? This is a fucking."
Shut up, bitch! You're like,
Pretty much.
Oh my god, dude. What did we play? We used to play. Man, we used to play everything on the playground, dude. Fuck.
You played everything, huh?
Shut the fuck up, Jared. Everything's got to be just weird and sexual with you when I speak. It's fucking. I don't even know how to continue my story now.
What'd you play on the playground?
I don't know, man.
No, what'd you play?
I don't know. We used to have like a climber, so to speak, like a wooden climber.
like monkey bars?
No, well, we had monkey bars, but it was like we called it the climber.
You know you can't call it monkey bars anymore.
Is it because it's racist?
Yes.
What the fuck, dude?
I forgot.
Hand on the Bible.
I forgot what it was called, but yeah, somebody told me they don't call it monkey bars anymore.
So what do they call them?
Damn, you don't fucking listen.
I do listen. I just want to irritate you because everything you say to me is weird or perceived to be
Hey,
weird.
you're the one out here making parchment paper out of tea bags. Okay?
No, all you got to do is teabag it, and that's all you got to do, man.
Finally, you
the
fucking
joke.
figured it out.
Yeah, like, here we go. Hand on the Bible. All
Look,
right.
I had to do a call back for you to get it.
Yeah. So anyway, well, we
I
called
didn't
it
get that.
we
That was
called
pretty
it
funny. It was pretty funny.
we called it the climber. It had it was like a wooden fortress, so to speak. It had a slide. It had different angles you can climb on. It had a bridge. We just played various games on it, like Go Fish or hide and seek or just.
Wait, you play Go Fish?
No, there's a different version. It's not the card game. There was a different version. Or it was called Fish. It's like where you had to be. Fuck! I'm trying to remember how we played it. Used to play Marco Polo on that thing.
Marco Polo, that's the pool game.
Yeah, but what we would do is like the mulch. Like if you're not on the climber, is considered like the water and all that stuff. So
Okay.
yeah. But we used to. God, what else did we play? We played Fish. I think Fish, you had to have your eyes closed and you'd have to walk around the climber until you touched somebody. The person was the fish, and you were like going in blind. I can't remember exactly.
Okay, so since we're here, what was your favorite kids game? Like the outdoor games. I'm not talking about board game type shit. I'm talking about like outdoors. Like
Does like kickball fall into that category, or does
that's your favorite?
No, I'm just saying. I'm giving an example of something.
I don't. Kickball it was pretty fun.
Kickball is fun, but I don't think. I don't not like. Because that's I might be too organized. I guess maybe I'm talking
Just like a made up game,
like
so to speak.
yeah, like red light, green light, or 500.
Oh yeah, we used to play 500.
Yeah,
$5.
or $5. What's that?
Yeah, you have somebody with a football. They yell out a denomination like $1, $2, and then they throw it into a group of people.
Yeah,
whoever caught it.
Yeah, we call it 500.
Oh, that's 500.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
That's
the same thing.
$5.
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay, so
we weren't throwing up money in my neighborhood.
no, there was no money involved where I was either. So you're not alone.
We didn't know what money was. Goddammit.
He used to eat out of a wooden bowl. You know what I'm saying? Carve it from the tree
I
out
had
front.
wooden teeth at the same time.
Sorry, parochial school there.
So we played a game. This isn't. It was something that we made up. I can't remember. It was not dodgeball. I like dodgeball.
Dodgeball is fun.
But dodgeball's a lot of fun.
Unless you got hit in the face.
I've been hit in the face with a few dodgeballs.
Yeah, we all have.
And so
that's why we're all where we are.
So as we got older throughout daycare, they made a new climber. It was like a metal climber.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And this one was a little higher up, and there was like on the side of it, there was like
so
this.
you was a little climber, huh? You're a little monkey.
Yeah. There you go, Jared. There you go. Just keep insulting me, you fucking cocksucker.
I'm not insulting you.
Anyway, so
Oh my god.
so on the side there was a little climber.
we evolved from primates.
That's fine. I'm okay with
Carry
that.
on.
Dilly. So what we would do is on the side where I guess the mountain rock thing was, or perceived to be in plastic, we would play a game. This is going to sound fucking wild, but
It already is.
so we would basically stand at the ledge and just fall off and see who could fall like the hardest, so to speak.
But what was that game called?
I can't remember, to be honest.
I guess I was getting at like not games that everybody knows, but like I don't know, like King of the Hill.
No, yeah, well, we did 500. We did
Smear
Go
the
Fish
Queer,
over.
which you can't call it that anymore. One of my favorite games of all time.
I don't know that one.
You don't know Smear the Queer?
I don't remember that.
Okay, Smear the Queer is kind of like rugby, except you're not scoring. But whoever has the ball, they get fucking pummeled. They get tackled.
All right.
So like you got, and then you have to get to. It's like rugby basically.
But you have like 2 end zones.
Yeah, and you have to get to the end zone. If you have the ball though, then you're getting hit. Like it ain't no weak shit. Like you're getting smashed. Like if you have the ball, you're the queer. I grew up in the 80s.
So it's an individual game, or like do you do this as a team?
It's an individual game.
All right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like
So
individual
it's not a team
rugby kind of individual,
so-
but
All right. So the point is, all right.
Yeah.
So the point is to get it, and and for you to win.
Yeah.
All right.
Like King of the Hill.
No teamwork.
Yeah. Guess what? Competition. Competition is healthy, ladies and gentlemen.
So what else? I mean, we did that. I know it's not like a game per se, the one I was talking about, but yeah, we would just fall and see who could just like fall. Like,
Okay, that doesn't sound like any fun.
It was a lot of fun, actually. You just had to be there.
Okay.
Okay. Another thing, we used to have a tire swing.
Mhm.
And
y'all motherfuckers got all kinds of shit. We had to figure out shit to do.
okay, I mean,
You got fucking shit to swing from and fucking.
You and your privilege.
Yeah, you got goddamn
yeah,
privilege.
damn my parents for caring about me. Like,
Whoa, now.
wait,
Is
hold on.
that right?
No, that wasn't meant to be
Is
racial.
that right?
Okay. So anyway, we had a tire swing, okay, and it obviously was held down by 3 chains because it was not the long way, but it was flat. Okay, so we used to do this thing. We'd call it the butt hang. All right. So anyway, let me finish. So what we would
I'm
do.
letting you finish.
So you would have one person do the butt hang, sitting. So you're basically, it's like you're in a raft, like a little insulation tube going down a river, okay? So you're doing a butt hang, and the one person takes 2 ends of the chain, and they have to rotate you around to get enough speed. And what you would do is you would let go of your feet and spin around with them and let go to see who could fly the farthest, like away from the swing itself.
Jesus Christ.
A lot of things I did involve.
I mean, we did that on the merry-go-round.
I mean, you could do that with not just a swing, but
guess what? That's not on the playgrounds anymore either.
you like
Nobody got hurt on the merry-go-round when I was a kid. Maybe I did once. I never broke anything on the merry-go-round though.
We had a metal spiral slide of death. Like kids
the
would
ones
get
that were
caught
like
on it,
fucking hot
and then it
and
would
shit.
be hot as hell.
90
And
degrees.
it's a spiral
yeah,
slide,
and
and it's a spiral
It's
slide.
all
that has, like, 3
staticky and
slides
burning
in it.
your ass.
See, we grew up in a time that made kids strong.
No, well, not compared to like the kids
no.
that came before us.
We're not,
Yeah.
we're not.
They were nuts.
Yeah.
We were just semi nuts.
Did you guys
we're pretty
were you
nuts.
guys big on like seesaws at all?
God damn, there you go with your privilege shit.
No, we didn't have a fucking seesaw, Jared.
No, we didn't either.
Okay,
Somebody,
but
I went somewhere and there was a park that had a seesaw, and I was like, "Oh, a seesaw!" And I played on it for like 10 minutes. I was like, "Oh, this is fun," and I never saw another seesaw.
I've only been on like maybe 2 my whole life.
Yeah, me
just
too.
okay. So
I
just
don't really like it.
yeah, I guess. I mean, maybe it's one of those things that was before our time, kind of thing too.
Yeah, I'm a merry-go-round guy. That was my shit. That's the shit we used to get people thrown off. Like you would fucking spin that shit as fast as you could.
Well, it's a lot easier too because it's like in the ground. Like the swing, it was kind of hard because you had to push it and the person around to get momentum.
We used to play. This when Top Gun came out. We used to play like we were ejecting from the swing. You know how you swing and you jump out of the.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
of course.
We used to be like,
Jump
oh,
off us. Who could jump the highest?
yeah.
Who could jump the farthest?
I'm ejecting, eject. And it would be like ejecting out of an airplane and shit.
Yeah, I did that once, and I got a wood chip fucking jammed in my hand, dude. That shit fucking sucked, dude.
Oh, you got a wood chip jammed in your
yeah,
hand?
so wood chip. Look, a wood chipper. That should be the name of the show. The wood chipper.
The wood chipper.
Yeah.
Actually, I think there's an adult type of version of that merry-go-round thing. I think it was in Europe somewhere, like in Germany. It's like a flat platform, a circular platform that goes around and around, and you get a bunch of people on it, and whoever stays on it while it's spinning around goes
I think I did see that.
and then you can like swing like big Nerf balls at them or like get ropes and like try to like slide them off of it.
Yeah, I think I did see something about that a while ago. There's a lot of crazy shit that goes on in Europe.
I think it was
bullshit.
like in Germany because I think it was like I saw a bunch of girls in dirndls in there. So
Flirgen. Oh, wait, that's Sweden or Norway.
Bavarian.
Yeah, one of
It's
those
Bavarian.
places.
Yeah, Bavarian. It's Bavarian dress. So, a question for you: do you have a name? Do you have another name for the dish that I don't know if you've seen? This old company had was like a dough balls with in like a brown sugar buttery sauce.
Is that the
that you
thing
can
I
pull
keep
apart-
seeing
that
the
you can
picture?
pull apart.
I keep seeing that picture come up.
With
on
cinnamon.
It's like the cinnamon dough thing.
Cinnamon kind of dough ball, like with the brown sugar, like melted
It's
brown
like
sugar
apple.
and butter.
I thought that was
Cinnamon.
You know
apple.
what's
like
crazy?
cinnamon pull
I
parts.
feel like I know exactly what you're talking
Do you have
about.
Do you have another word you used to call it by? Have you had that before?
I'm sure I have it, but
When you were a kid?
I don't think I had it called anything specific.
Okay.
I think it was just like cinnamon
When we were growing up, though, we called that monkey bread.
monkey bread.
Never heard of monkey bread
Never
before?
heard of monkey
Not,
bread.
No.
not that I can think
That's
of.
like
no.
I
Because when
didn't
we were
eat-
kids, like you give it to the kids, and it's like it's mostly brown sugar.
Yeah,
It's like mostly melted brown sugar, and like give it to the kids, and they'd be bouncing off the walls.
nah, I never heard of that.
But that's the thing. Is like you wouldn't be able to call it that anymore.
But I never heard. Well, yeah, I never heard of string bean casserole until I was older, like
Oh.
because we didn't have that.
I don't eat that shit either. Don't look over here.
I didn't look over there. I'm just telling you, I'd never heard of it until I was probably in the Marine Corps.
Do you like green
Mostly,
beans?
we only had that
I
for
like them,
Chri-
but not casserole.
Thanksgiving or something.
Nah, I'm not a big
Yeah,
green bean
that's like
casserole guy either.
I'm not a casserole guy. Like
No,
Oh.
it depends.
No,
Green bean casserole, no. I do like green beans. Man, damn, I kind of want some green beans.
I'm
dude.
from the Midwest, so yes, we did have green bean casserole a bit. Now that I think about it,
yeah, I'm probably sure.
yeah,
I think that's
nice fattening food.
really. Like was it cheese and green beans?
Yeah.
That sounds so not tasty.
It's like a. I think they made it with like a mushroom.
Oh
what is
no,
it?
you
cream
you-
of mushroom,
you-
like cream of mushroom.
You
green
lost me at the
beans and-
mushroom.
Yeah, we're not mushroom people here.
You lost me at mushrooms, there, guy.
And like the only time, honestly, man, I'll eat mushrooms is if there's a couple on a
Gets
pie.
me high.
Yeah, well, I've never done shrooms, so.
Neither have I. I
But,
want to, though.
But not like even on a pizza. Like I'll eat them if they're on a pizza, but there's only got to be like a couple of them on there. I can't like my grandmother. If she gets a pizza, she'll get like double mushroom and it's like covered, and I'm like, this is what old people eat.
It's like you like fungus all over your food, don't you?
It's like this is what
like the
you like
fungus
to eat.
among us.
Dude, it's I don't know. I remember when we were in first grade, we went on like a nature walk and we were like learning different funguses and stuff like that. It was cool.
Fungi.
Did you see any lion's mane?
No.
That's like the big thing these days. It's like a memory. Good for your memory.
Works well for your body. They're putting it in coffee.
Really?
They have lion's mane
Lion's mane
coffee now. Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna check it out.
Well, I'm not a coffee drinker, so.
From the
Well,
Dark
for
Horse
people who
podcast.
don't like coffee.
Oh, I didn't know all that. Well, you didn't say that.
I don't drink coffee.
It's like an alternative. No, I don't either. What I'm saying, it's like an alternative to coffee because some people just can't drink coffee for whatever reason.
Okay. Huh. That's actually kind of interesting.
Because I had a coffee the other day and that shit had me fucking like. I'm like, I don't.
Dude, were you
That's why I don't take Adderall, man. Because I can get a prescription for it, but I don't like that feeling. It's just
Well, you're just
weird.
fucking amped and wired, dude.
No, not that. It's just this weird feeling inside that I don't like.
That's like me. Like I drank half of an energy drink yesterday, and I was fucking just lit the whole day. I don't know. I don't do caffeine, man. Like, or any of that whatever that bang stuff.
Do you turn that book because you can see what it is?
No.
Not well. I didn't say turn it to the camera.
Oh, you can see what it is. So what you want here? I'm just gonna
Yeah,
completely remove it from here. I'm gonna put it right here.
we're almost 2 hours in, by the way.
For real?
Yeah.
What the fuck? It's all right.
Yeah, it's because I keep on talking about random things.
No, that's all right, man.
Well,
we don't
that's
care.
every
Yeah,
show
no,
is,
yeah.
is a random
It's
thing.
it's an event.
Yeah.
It's an event. Are you what was I gonna say?
Oh, here we go. So, John Williams, great musical score for movies, like for Steven Spielberg and all this other stuff.
Nothing like a good movie score.
The music that he made for Star Wars,
Okay.
where it's the Imperial March, like you think of like the Darth Vader March. Yeah, he took that from a guy called Gustav Holst.
So it was
It's from the planets.
It sounds like
It's
Some German
it's a
type
Gustav Holst like
time from the Nazis.
no. Well, it's not.
It
from
does
Nazis.
sound very Nazi.
No, but it sounds
Gustav
like
Holst,
that.
it's classical. It's a classical musician who made, I don't know,
I
15, 16, 17. I don't know what century.
but think about it.
Centuries ago, he made a collection of music called The Planets, and Mars, the one he made for Mars. If you listen
Is
to
that
that,
one?
you'll hear the Imperial. you'll hear like the dun 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 dun.
I mean, he got a lot of that stuff from
You'll hear
old
it.
stuff. What was I gonna say? Oh, like if you look at the uniforms in Star Wars, though, they look very German-esque from the Nazi era. Like, think it. The
They
music.
they don't look like they're from the Weimar Republic. They look like they're from the Nazis. Are you sure?
I feel like they're kind
know.
of
I
German,
don't know.
old school Germanish looking. You never got that feeling?
No, not really.
I don't know. I've never really looked at it like that.
Hat. Oh no, that was before Nazis. Because he had the pointy hats.
No, I'm not
had, like,
talking about just the pointy. I'm not talking about their helmets.
Yeah,
I'm just talking about their hat. Just a regular hat.
I don't know.
I felt like that. I always thought it was kind of pulling from that era. Like whoever the costume designers were, they were definitely pulling from that time.
No,
because they were supposed to be evil. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I never really gave it too much thought. Like,
How?
I don't know. I just watching a movie. Like I wasn't like, oh, this reminds me of Nazi Germany or whatever. You know?
Really? You don't?
Yeah. I mean, I pick things apart, but not when I'm watching like Star Wars is fantasy and. No, I mean, I've never.
Fantasy comes from somewhere.
Yeah, that's true. But I'm just saying, I've never watched. It's Star Wars at least, and was like, oh, this reminds me of this.
I mean, I don't see how you can't watch it and not see it.
Okay, that's
it's
two different.
You got to have a lot of
perspectives.
because you have to have kind of like a memory and a thought process of going through things and learning this here and that there and like
Maybe,
an amalgamation of like
Yeah.
all the information you have, and then you see something you're like,
Yeah, maybe when I
because
was
you've
young,
heard like say you go to the movies and you watch Star Wars and you've seen or you've heard Gustav Holst's planets and you're like and you hear Imperial Mars and you're like, I know that from somewhere. Where the heck do I know that from?
Yeah.
And the more stuff you know about like history,
yeah, okay,
philosophy,
so
all that kind of stuff.
okay,
You
so
see, you see
even
those
when-
things in the movies
when
and you're
they're
like, oh wait,
walking-
no,
Even when they're walking, like,
the familiarity of it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? I know that from somewhere. Where do I know that from?
Yeah.
Huh.
And especially like costume designers, they're gonna pull from what, like you said, like history and what things. Even though,
And that's when you get to the point where you watch a movie and you're just like, that is so not that century's period. Not that century period's costume.
But that means
that the person that made that they don't know their
yeah,
they don't know squat about.
They weren't doing. Yeah, they didn't do that.
It's like that's not Victorian dress. That's an Edwardian dress. That is totally incorrect for that period. And then you just start yelling at things because people are getting stuff wrong.
But I'm thinking of more like fantasy stuff. Like if they have to design the costume from scratch, let's say.
Okay.
There's a period in time that they usually get the basis for a period in history of human history, at least, that they usually get the basis of a lot of costumes. Because I'm trying to think of something. I don't know. I watch a lot of sci-fi, and I can see.
So
the
say costume stuff for Dune. Where did they?
I haven't seen it, so I don't know.
Did you seen the old one?
A long time ago, and I barely remember it.
Okay. I haven't
no.
seen it.
Well, we were talking about was it not last night, but the night before. It's been a while since I've been to the movies, so I think that's something we may be doing here in the future. Because we said James Bond, Dune.
Well, Bond for sure.
Yeah.
I can watch. I told you I can watch Dune from home.
I just took my kid. What is it? 2 or 3 days ago to go see. Was it Ron's Gone Wrong?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'm not keeping up with the. They put out a
No,
trailer for the Buzz Lightyear movie.
Yeah, I saw it. Looks garbage.
Yeah, well, I guess they're not using Tim Allen because he's like some crazy conservative, or that's what.
Is this
Wow,
Disney?
That sucks.
It's a Pixar. It's a Pixar film.
Well,
Disney.
they
Yeah,
killed
so-
Last Man Standing because
because of him.
of him.
I don't.
Disney is
I don't know who killed. What is it? ABC? Was it on ABC?
that's Disney
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, they killed it because of him.
because if you
And it was
my
like
mom watched,
their highest ranking show too when they killed it.
my mom watches The View,
Oh, I'm sorry.
and they always have some Disney shit on there because they run ABC, just like they run ESPN. Like that's like they fire motherfuckers for nothing. Like they don't give a fuck, but it's stupid. It's
I asked her how she feels about when was it Condoleezza Rice was on The View. She was going
I
kind
don't
of
know.
went
I
after
don't
them.
I don't know. I know it's on sometimes when I go down and get ready for work. My mom doesn't watch it, but she'll just have it on. Like, I guess because she was watching something.
I didn't want to talk about it. I'm just saying
Yeah.
they're
Well, it's
owned
a
by
terrible
Disney.
show.
They have a
Like-
lot of Disney shit that pops up on there.
Makes
so.
me hate.
Yeah,
It
there's
makes me
what?
want to punch things.
And all-
There's like 6 companies that own like everything.
Yeah,
like
Viacom owns most of
Disney.
TV stuff.
At Disney, Viacom, there's like 3 of them like you don't know the names of, but they own a lot of the networks.
And they're
It's like
usually
it's like
overseas
what
companies.
Clear Channel was, because Clear Channel had
Yeah, but Clear Channel got what
Oh.
was that? Urban One they got bought up. I think it's Urban One. I can't remember.
I don't know.
so we
But-
have all these random things going on. in
Yeah,
there. It's-
yeah. I forgot what my whole point was. Yeah.
They just fire people because
Yeah.
they don't like you.
Well, if you don't
Because
if
you're
you're not aligned with their agenda, they will fire you.
So what did I don't?
That's what I was saying. But the last time I was here,
What did he do?
a platonic view of the way the world works versus an
Yeah.
Aristotelian view of the way the world works.
So what did he do, or what was he saying for them to cancel this show and for him to not
Who?
be?
Tim Allen?
Yeah, Tim
No,
Allen.
He just like you say,
He's a
he's
conservative.
conservative.
Yeah. I mean, did he didn't do
Same
anything?
thing with Gina Carano. She's a conservative. She didn't really say anything.
Oh, okay.
I mean, she didn't say anything.
Like,
She didn't.
It's
She didn't say anything like offensive. You
Yeah,
know?
well, I was thinking there was like a scenario where he either said or did something for him to get, I don't want to say canceled, but for him to be like, yeah, basically like blocked away.
Same thing with Roseanne Barr. I mean, she went a little farther.
Yeah.
But that's ABC. That show was on ABC.
Okay. All right. Well, shit. Like it. All right. Well, here we go. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to episode 111. Yes, 111 episodes of the Mad Scientist Lab podcast. As always, it is I, RJ, the pizza guy, along with Jared, the visual mad scientist, and our good friend Peter. Thank you for coming back, sir. Thank you for the book. I will read it because it's wizards. Okay, because wizards are badass. All right. And yeah, you guys have a safe Halloween if you go out and do anything. All right. We will see you guys next week with a plant. Okay. We're getting a plant. All right. All right. And as always, like, share, comment, and subscribe. And we are out.
Peace.
aloha.
Aloha indeed.
I'm gonna hit
friend.
you so hard you won't see nothing. Ever, 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 ever.
Audio Skulls all day.
The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab.
You can't have an opinion on something that you haven't even tried.
Exactly.
The merit scientist